50 and got my soul crushed last night. That was a fun time. Two of my favorites got voted off, so that was good. That was a great time. I felt very fulfilled. And then I read the Variety article with Jeff about all of the things that he believes he's holding Survivor up with, and I'm like, Jeff, please. Who is she? Well, could a depressed person do this? And it's me just cleaning my desktop. I've been so proud of myself. I've kept my desktop clean and tidy. I had to save some stuff to a desktop recently, and I made a folder and I put the stuff in the folder and then I deleted it once I was done. And I was like, hell yeah, brother, who is she? Am I evolving right now? Is this evolution in real time, dude? You know what I've been thinking about? On days when I look really good, should I just have my camera this big? I'm just like, hey everybody, this is a game where I'm gonna talk anyway. So I'm gonna make it this fucking big. I might make myself a little bigger than usual. But yeah, the power to do anything and be anything is very different. Oh, wait, down in front. Honestly, what if I was like walking, it's like a movie theater, I'm like, oh, excuse me, I'm just passing through. Oh, hey, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm just coming through real fast. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we have been going to the park a lot lately, and what's going on? What the fuck is going on with people not understanding don't park directly next to someone in an empty parking lot? Is that not a thing anymore? Is that like is that left society? Because like we'll be in an empty parking lot, like we'll be in this huge area, and someone will literally park directly next to us. And I'm like, this is like urinal logic. Like I need you to like be on the other side. I need you away from my ass. Let me know if the music gets too loud or there's anything. Hi, Cam. I'm a latecomer. So in my mind, I had shelved way more books than this when I left. This is like the same thing that happens to me at work, dog. I'm like, I got so much done today, and then I clock in again the next day, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? The hell is this, dude? Like, I'll park next to someone if I know them, but like, I don't understand the idea of parking next to someone when you don't know them, and like, they're clearly vibing. You got so many books. We don't need to talk about it. It's gonna be fine, y'all. I'm actually doing incredibly well. I'm just gonna have to remember everything I was doing. And that's gonna take like a solid couple of minutes. And then we're gonna be like actually cooking with the most gas possible. I thought about playing this at another time. I was like, you know what I should do? I should just play it when none of you are watching. I should just get a little bit further and then I could finish it on a Friday stream. But then I was like, oh, I forgot I have no time. I was like, oopsie, I forgot I actually have no time. Like, it's urinal logic, Moogie. Also, hi, Moogie. I hope you're good. The Birth of a Curse 7. I just don't understand why you would think that's okay. Hi, Twister. Hi, Gold. It makes me think, I'm doing so good. I mean, that's also how I feel, like, emotionally. People are like, how are you doing, Jess? And I'm like, doing good. It's Friday, so if you're feeling depressed, that's okay, because you gotta get down on Friday. That's what our Lord Rebecca Black said. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you all. So, apparently, not that any of you necessarily care, but there's this whole thing with Survivor where it was like in the hands of the fans, but they've done all this crap that's like just celebrity bullshit. And I'm like, that's fine. I expect it at this point. But I guess Sia is fucking involved now too. Sia's gonna give the fan favorite $100,000. And I'm like, why is Sia here? Okay, this is necromancy. This is what I want. And I want practical necromancy 10. And then I have forbidden alchemy over here. Hi, Nun. Oh my god, I'm actually really, really proud of Rebecca Black. Nun, like, one, she's incredibly talented, and two, she's kind of, like, revamped her whole vibe. And, like, just decided to be herself, and it's really kind of healing in my own life. Like, I mean, be Rebecca Black whenever possible. Everybody go follow Nun. How are you, Nun? Happy Friday. Did I say happy Friday? I'm not.
Friday.
Hi, Cardi. Corporate America is seeped into my soul. I'm so sorry I said that to you. It's okay if you unfollow. She's also hot as fuck. I mean, yeah, Rebecca Black is hot. Oh my god, Shitoken was going through all of, like, my old photos. We were cleaning out one of my drives so that I can finally maybe use some of my drives.
Baby.
Hi, Gold.
Happy
I already said hi to you. I meant thank you. And then one about her life being talented. I just want to be that. That's what I want to be when I grow up. I'm just going to say hi, Gold, to you every single time you do something. Hope that's okay. Yeah, happy Friday. I feel like my brain is slowly coming back to life, but it went into stasis during work. Happy Friday in the Discord stream. No, because it's you, Red. You're the only person legally allowed to say Happy Friday in a non-corporate setting. Red, it feels like you are, like, that's just who you are. But, like, when I say Happy Friday, it bothers me. Because I don't say it outside of work. I love a Happy Friday at work because it denotes I'm happy. And it's Friday. And that's things that, like, everybody loves talking about. People love talking about the weather. They love talking about what day it is. Those are the greatest hits. When you're not sure what to say at work, talk about the weather or talk about what someone did over the weekend or talk about what day of the week it is. People love that shit. They eat it up. It's like my tight 10. Okay. Curses and necromancy are downstairs. Hi, Fez. I mean, you're all legally allowed to say whatever the hell you want. I mean, not everything, but hi, Sen. But yeah, I feel like Rebecca Black had, like, one of the biggest glow-ups. But there was Shitoken was going through all of my old files on my computer. And there was a bunch of, like, the duality of Jess. So, like, there was a bunch of shit that was, like, incredibly dweeby. And I looked stupid as hell. And then there was a bunch of, like, shit where I was just at the club just going hog wild. Like, there's just, like, pictures of me making out with people. I'm like, look, listen, I'm so sorry. You're seeing all this. Of Wrecking Ball and found out she turned out to be a really good singer. It's kind of like The Masked Singer making me realize fully how great T-Pain was. I don't think I fully appreciated T-Pain until I saw him on The Masked Singer, and then I was like, I was unaware of your game, sir. What the fuck? Wild. Also, there were so many old clips of me, Nun, from my baby streams. I posted one in the Discord. Hold. Is it this? Oh, I'm putting this here. Just do all of the things. Don't stick your dick in crazy. I stuck it directly in crazy. Like, I stuck it in there and then I moved it around a little bit. Like, I wiggled, I finessed my dick in the crazy, and then I could just continue to pump it. Like, I pumped it in the crazy. There's the link. Thank you, Potato. I appreciate you. Is there something freaky happening with the game? Okay, so Half Donut. This game has a really weird twist. And then I just go on with my conversation like nothing happened. Like, I didn't just say all of those words in that order in front of a large group of people. But yeah, that was back when I had a shark bit cup, because I had like a lot of shark related things, and God, there was just so There was a lot. There was a lot happening. You remember I know, Twister, like, you were around for the olden days. Books of alchemy, philosophy, magical supply chain management. Wasn't that finances? Or did I decide that wasn't finances? Holy magic's gonna be over here. Advanced healing theory. Crystal tome, blackness. I don't know what scrying is. I need to figure out where magical healing is as well. That would be incredibly helpful. I sucked it in, I moved it around. Undead and annihilation. Fundamentals of holy power. Isn't this holy magic then? Yeah, okay, I'm right. And then this one's advanced healing theory. I think healing magic's over here. Yeah, vigor. And then undead protection, holy magic. That's magical healing, and this is holy magic, so that would be here. Guy's like seeing things from a distance. I feel like it's gotta probably be maybe in illusions or something else, but just you and I are the same, dude. Oh my god, none. I was thinking that like last time I was in your stream when we raided, you were talking about something, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. But I was sitting there and I was just like, I think that Nun and I might be the same person in a different font. I was like, I feel like maybe we were separated at birth. I don't know. I have no proof of this. Yeah, like crystal ball visions. Crystal ball visions would make a baller, like, title for some sort of album and or indie band, you know? Oh, that's not right. Magical methods for geometric circles. Where is that? Hello? Where are you? Magical methods for geometric circles. Y'all, I could do one more. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to finishing. Okay, don't take that out of context. Dealing with hauntings also feels like it might be a necromancy because it says necro defense. But I do feel like I need to figure out. Jurisprudence seems like it should be licensing and regulations. Shadow mages might be stealth attacks. Ultimate illusions gotta be downstairs. Introduction to magical determinism. I feel like that's gotta go over here. Where the hell? Holy magic and healing magic is fascinating to me. I really feel like there should be some distinctions between a couple of the genres, but it's fine. If you would stop pausing. You know, sometimes you've got to pause a little bit and think about a thought. Sometimes you reach a fork in the current situation where you take the off-ramp and end whatever nonsense is happening, or you end up with an interesting story. I feel like for the most part, I used to be way better about picking interesting stories, but I don't do that as much now. And I wonder if that's why it's harder to come up with engagement questions. And maybe I need to start some shit. Maybe I need to do it for the gram. Mirror Flower Water Moon, Volume 1. Mirror Flower Water Moon is definitely something that Sarah J. Maas wrote. And yeah, like, it's a study of law. Well, it's the philosophy of law, so it might actually be over in philosophy, because licensing and regulations... No. I'll figure that out. Seduction magic's gotta be illusions. Necromancy's gotta be down here. Dealing with hauntings? Welcome back, Draco. What'd you get from the store? Did you bring anything for us? I tried to watch a movie today. I did. I deeply did. I was determined to watch a movie today. I was going to watch Borderline with Ray Nicholson and Samara Weaving, because I like Samara Weaving. But put Samara Weaving in a decent movie that isn't just Ready or Not. Challenge. Challenge, you start first. I really disliked it. I got like 30 minutes in. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish it. I love big libraries too, and I cannot lie. That's Transfiguration. This is Chanting. Where's spell chanting? There we go. I feel like I need to just start wrapping up some shit. Philosophical Studies in Magic, Detective, Book of Curses, Book of Alchemy, The Zen of Perfect Parrying. Gotta fucking read that book, because sure shit ain't me. Couldn't be me. I actively try to avoid any kind of stealth and parrying. I love Samara weaving. I just feel like there are so many times when she's just in bad movies. I didn't really like Ready or Not 2. I don't think I even talked about that with you all. I watched it and I was like, kind of mid. Hi, Soiled. How are you? Until the beer bathing comes. Were you not ready for it? I wasn't ready for it. I was really hoping it was going to be similar to the first one. Same kind of vibe, but it just felt like it didn't have the vibe most of the time. Tried to take itself way too seriously, and it didn't work for me. You checked your trophies? 75 out of 120 isn't bad, Bex. That feels like you're on the road. Happiness, 10. Alright. Concealing among nearby objects. I know where Midsummer Night's Dream is. Philosophy. We saw the actual beer bait. What? And I haven't watched anything with Mammy Van Doren in years. I watched them. I used to watch a lot of older movies with my family, and I feel like I haven't been doing that as much since I moved out on my own, and I do want to. Oh my god, it's happening, y'all! Yes! Okay, I can't do anything with the level ups, because if you weren't here for the previous library stream, I should probably tell you, A, what's going on, and B, what I'm doing. So I'm playing on hard mode, which is no magic. I don't get any magical assistance. So the level ups really don't do much, because you can actually make things easier for you. But a fairy has ruined this library, and my boss has said I get a pizza party if I shelve 3,072 books. So I'm just shelving them. It's still a good chunk to go. I feel like that's... I don't know. I always get a little confused about achievements, because sometimes it feels like I'm never going to get these, and then they all pop at once. And then sometimes it feels like I'm never going to get these, and I truly never get them. I'm still mad about the fact I never finished Watch Dogs, because I had everything set up. I was all good to go. And then I couldn't get the one where you had to have somebody basically raid your game. I don't know where labor studies would go. I need that. Cheddar, thank you so much for your Prime. For the 56 months. This is 100% your date everything. I would get undercovers with these. You're right. Was there a book you could date in Date Everything? I feel like there was. I just can't remember if I saw it. Holy Magic's downstairs. Terror Illusions. A media? I feel like I need to figure out media too. Transition and History of Magic. A couple? Yes! Oh my god, I did meet Lyric Aelith High. Yeah, I can't think of any other... I'm trying to think of any other singers like Rebecca Black that kind of had such a shit deal and then they bounced back. That is true. It does kind of depend. These are all illusions. So spells to shatter the enemy's mind, 10. Holy Magic. That's magical healing. I hope you're having a good day, Aelith. We're doing some library stuff and just chit-chatting until 7, and then I'm going to raid into acids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be a very chill day. I'm sure I can shelve 3,000 books in 3 hours. I got this, y'all! This is gonna go so good. I've got this. I cannot remember, not to like call you out of lurk, none, but how long did it take you to beat Date Everything? Like how many streams? I'm so curious because it would be hilarious to be like, this is my Date Everything and it takes me like 14,000 streams. I need to go buy yarn. Hi and bye. Maybe hi again later. Have a good one. Get all the yarn. Forgotten plagues and their dispels. I can't wait to see you beat this in 3 months. Oh, not 3 months. Okay. 6 months? You have no idea. That's the thing. I feel like my biggest problem right now with games is not that I'm not, like, necessarily good at it. This is Codex. This is stealth techniques. Complete guide to stealth magic. Stealth techniques. There we go. I can game with the best of them, you know? Not really, but kind of. But I'm very bad at when I can only do it, like, once a week. Theory of everything is up here. Okay. I have tactical applications, and then I have another thing. It hasn't been out for that long. I think it's only been, like, a couple weeks. But I could be wrong. Puppet crafting's gotta go over here. This is definitely a romance novel, so I'm picking it up. I feel like Language of Draconics probably over there. Techniques for drawing. Let's just go ahead and grab a couple drawing books while I'm on the way. Ooh. I know where some of these go, so I'm grabbing them. I also need to find a couple more keys, because there's like 2 more keys. And I haven't... I couldn't do it because there was stuff in the way. Oh my god, am I about to... Oh, 2 shelves. 2 shelves. I didn't know you... Are you ready? Are you ready for pro gaming? I think I heard some people talking about how this was going to take me 3 months just a second ago, and yet here we are, pro gaming. So... Accept your apology. I do need to figure out where licensing and regulations are, because this is fucked. Wait, June of 2025? For some reason I thought it came out in the fall. That feels like, it feels like a decade ago. I don't know about y'all, but I have been losing track of time. Time is like a fear for me. 9th most played game. I think that most of my most played games are Yakuza. A 3rd shelf has entered the chat. I have to say I am not anti-gaming. Okay, I need to go over here. But I feel like I need to get back to Yakuza. I want to get back to a few different types of games. I don't know if are there any games you've stopped playing recently that you feel like you need to get back to? Because that's mine. I want to do Over 10. So people will stop making fun of me. Handy kitchen magic recipes, romance novel, perfect lines and circles, illusions. Hi, Naray! Thank you for streaking. Holy magic. Oh, mind reading. Homes of alchemy. Magic. Is that a thing? Oh no. Oh wait, is that a key? No, that's a feather. That's a quill. Oh my god, I was so excited too. I need to get back to Mafia too. Like, speaking of Mafia, the old country, I've heard Ghost of Yatai is great, and I really want to play it at some point. I do have the original Death Stranding on Epic. I got it when it was free. Perfectly good game that for some reason I can't just sit down with. Do you think it's because of, like, the motion of, like, Doom? I feel like I have to be in a very specific mood for Doom. There's so much happening, and I find it to just be overwhelming at times, even though I like Doom. Alchemy, destruction, stealth. Okay. Easy spells. So we've got language, daily magic. Ooh, easy spells to use at home would probably be daily magic. Over 7 months ain't bad. I mean, that's true. I beat Ghost of Tsushima a long time ago. Like when it came out, I believe. It's one of the few games I've actually played on hard. Because I found this is gonna sound braggy, it's not meant to be braggy, but I found it a little almost too easy at the beginning, so I switched over. Becomes a slog. I feel like that one would be a good, like, once a week game. Complete Guide to Everyday Magic. Minor repairs. Okay, that is correct. So, mind reading. I have no idea. They're just much too big. That makes sense. GTA San Andreas Remastered. Forget how tedious those get. I feel like the early GTAs, I tried to go back and read them a little bit, but they were a little tedious at times. Sociology, psychology, economics, archery. Stealth, illusion, magic, summoning, mind reading. I don't understand what mind reading would be under. I need to figure that out. Oh my god, no, it really is. Welcome in. I'm obsessed with it. I'm doing it on no magic so that I can get the achievement. So I'm shelving just by hand. Not to brag, but apparently I'm the 59,962nd top streamer on Twitch. Hey, Red, can you VIP none right now? I don't know if you can VIP none. I cannot have, I'm being legitimately serious. I cannot have the 59,962nd top streamer on Twitch not a VIP in my chat, please. Prime Equation, Volume 3. No, I love games like this. It's like the alchemical art to transmute food to poop. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why are there 5 volumes on it? Why is it never fully, like, sunk in my brain? Is that just eating? Like, that's every day. Why do we need 5 volumes on that? I can't even shelve the rest of the books. For the art, Jess. The fact it's a brown book, too. Who's eating 5 meals a day? It is important. How does anybody have time? I'm eating 3 and it's counting for 5. Auditory, there we go. Probably to read while transmuting. Okay, so up top is where I need to be with this, but let's do Holy Magic first. So volume 4. No. 4. Then I'm gonna go up. Not this is Halfling Erasure. Sadly not loading for me. I kind of want to do it. Oh, I thought you were meaning the Steam thing. I wanted to see how popular I was. What people sing, you're gonna be popular. The Secret. God, do you all remember when The Secret was massive and everybody was talking about it? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Which is interesting because, like, people go after The Secret, but then also, like, the whole thing with manifesting is a similar thing. Zombie! I feel like that's gotta be necromancy, dude. Healing magic downstairs. Magical psalms, chanted poetry. Here's the beast. Gotta be monstrology, I think. Mystery fiction. I remember losing the game. Oh my god, I also remember losing the game. I didn't fully understand the game for a while, so people would get frustrated because I didn't understand how to lose the game because I didn't understand what the game was. Not prefer Deathly Challenged. It's gotta be necromancy. There's nothing else it could be. Records of the Extinct. I've got, like, most of the shelves, at least, like, 1 or 2 books on it. So I kind of understand what's going on. Claire! Hi, how are you? We're vibing, we're chatting. We're playing this game as it was meant to be played. Talking too loudly in a library. Okay, June, that's one of the ones that I need to still play. 7. Because I started it at one point, and then I just never ended up finishing it. And that's on me. Of Alchemy, that's gotta be 2C. The Dark Sonata, Fundamentals of Holy Power. This is math. Introduction to Life Hack Magic. Okay. Ryan, what up?
Secret's out, chicken man.
But did you know Jess is the 31,828? 31,000. Woo! Yeah, everybody! Oh my god, I'm gonna change my name in Discord. I'm gonna change my name. Hold on, everybody. Before I forget. Oh my god, streamer mode's enabled. Fuck! So, for those that aren't in my Discord, I like to change my Discord name from time to time to random shit. And this is gonna be one. The 31,828th top streamer. That is actually very high. Considering how many people are on this platform, like, we haha and we hee-hee. But honestly, I gotta be real, None, you and I are killing it, man. Some might say slaying the game. They were so inclined. How do you even turn streamer mode back on? Well, I hope nobody messages me. Samurai, thank you for the 42 months in a row. Welcome back to the Funhouse Study Brexit. Amazing classic 7 out of 10 games. I really, really want to, like, play it because I've heard it's very similar to, you know, Yakuza Shenmue. All those games that I love. Zombie, let's get Zombie out of the way, and then maybe I can go back to this. Actually suck. Thanks. 109876. 6. There we go. And I'm gonna grab... Where was it? I saw you. Creating illusion. Spaces. If you're a streamer and you want to hear, not Feed Myself Loathing. I feel like I gotta be real. Lately I've been way too, like, caught up in all of the Twitchness of Twitch with, like, the numbers and the self-loathing and like the vibes. I feel like it was getting to me. I think that like for those that didn't know, like affiliate like kind of went away. It's just like everybody's kind of got the thing, and people were really heavy on numbers the last few months, and a lot of partner pushes happening, and I just got in my own head. Settings experience appearance. Oh my god, you're a lifesaver, Eliana. Thank you so much. Hi, by the way. It's like actually pretty high. Like, Ryan, you're also killing it. Everybody's doing great because we're doing a thing and we're having fun. And you're raising a crap ton of money for charity. Yoink. Where's philosophy? I could set a keybind. You're so fancy. You know, none. We are, like, this is where the different font comes into play, because I'm, like, lazy. I don't want to say lazy, but I'm bad at doing keybinds. I know that, like, I should keybind more things and, like, have more things ready to go, and then I never do. Oh my god, is that this? Yeah. Okay, we are so close, dude. Alright, I think I'm gonna go around the side. You need efficiency. You would think that I would crave efficiency more than I do. I love being there. So it didn't really go away, no, but what ended up happening is basically everybody can now start streaming in and they immediately get subs bits of their stuff. So you still have to, like, sign up affiliate onboarding to get paid out, but you don't have to be an affiliate to get those things. So affiliate's kind of in this weird subzone. I've also heard that Stream Elements is going away. They're trying to find places to acquire them because they're going out of business, which if they go out of business, I don't know where the hell I'm going to get my stuff from. I currently have a lot of my chat and other things in there, so I'll have to figure that out. That'll be a future just problem. Everyone's kind of panicking right now, and I'm just vibing. Fire sword for my 3%. Oh my god, no! Do you stream? What do you stream? What are some of your favorite games? I get that. That's 10. Okay, I need to get some stuff downstairs. I did have a thought. Oh, just back in the day? Oh, hell yeah, brother! I was like, I vaguely checked these. Let me check the other one and see if there's another one here. But I'm gonna look in there. I have been streaming for about 10 years. I wasn't as, like, invested at first. I wouldn't panic none. I would wait and then see. I feel like nobody knows exactly what's going on. So. Or for everyone in straight off. So you can just, like, accrue it, basically. So it's this, like, weird middle. It's like a secret third option. It's very odd. I don't understand, like, if they were going to have the cutoff where it's, like, you still have to wait to affiliate on board, why not just keep the thing? I don't know. It's odd. It's an odd thing. It doesn't make sense to me fully. They want to just get a bunch of money, I guess, and not have to pay it out, maybe? Is the guess? There we go. Can't be used by anyone until you become... Wait, they can't be used by anyone? I didn't know that. When you can panic later. Exactly. Here's the thing, though. I am a big proponent of just not panicking about things going away or changing on Twitch just because I've been here so long. I feel like when you panic, a lot of times it doesn't even change. I remember when, I don't know if you all remember, the Magical Land of Kick and Mixer, everybody was like, everybody needs to go over to Mixer, everybody needs to go over to Kick, and now, like, that's like, don't do that. And I just felt good because I didn't end up leaving. I didn't end up doing anything. I was like, I'll wait it out. I'll see it in a little bit. Let me know how that goes. Theory of chanting. Oh ho ho. Okay, I just need one more of those. These are both households. Can I get a couple more for upstairs? Maybe not. Lexicon of Curses. I feel like this has got to go over here. Not even subs. That's wild to me. I don't... This is weird. Books of Alchemy, Spell Chanting Technique, Art of the Shadow Walking. I feel like mind reading has to be... I've got to figure out where the fuck mind reading goes, because there's just so many mind readings. Bending of Magic for the lazy feels like everyday spells, but... I used to watch Hitbox.tv because it worked better. Oh my god, I forgot about Hitbox. It was like Justin TV. Like, I hadn't, like, it was so long ago. I'm loving this game. I adore this game. Another shelf, baby. Another shelf. It's so soothing, and it's, like, so engaging while also not being a heavy brain game, Claire, so it feels like I'm thinking, but I'm not thinking so heavily that my brain is turning into mush. 13 out of 400. I'm sure we can do this in 3 hours. We got this. We got this. It's like the perfect amount of working my brain, but also not. Wait, what the fuck is Stickam? Siphon money away, but they don't even get to see a dime of it. So it's just more money for Twitch. That's what I kind of guessed it was gonna be. Without, like... It does feel like, without saying the quiet part out loud, that kind of vibe. Okay, Chronicles of the Court. I need to put that on the top. Because I'm going to be putting that here. While also doing undercover cop shenanigans. That's downstairs, that's downstairs, that's downstairs, that's downstairs. Magic techniques to boost everyday efficiency. You came from DeviantArt? I remember, like, Newgrounds being used a lot before they kind of banned porn. There are just so many websites that kind of just don't... They exist, but they don't exist to the same, like, level that they did at the time when I was first getting on the interwebs. Getting thrown around on Twitch. More streamers, money spreads further. I think it's one of those things. It's like fundamentally... I don't even know if it's good for Twitch, really, because if they cause more burnout, they're gonna end up losing money, which I don't think they think about, but... It is a corporate move, like 100%. Like, this doesn't really benefit any of us. I don't think it really even benefits some of the people that are getting it. Per se, like, I think it'll be exciting and it might encourage some to continue, but I don't know if it'll encourage it far enough. I do miss Upward and Newgrounds. I miss when it was just, like, acceptable to have those types of things. Like, it felt like a weird shift. There was a lot more, like, really cool art and stuff on Newgrounds, and, like, the shift that Tumblr made too. Like, those platforms just ended up dying. Okay, I'm jumping up. I see these decisions up close and personal. I keep forgetting you live in Silicon Valley. How accurate was the show Silicon Valley? Oh yeah, BuzzFeed had that happen too. I remember in college, everybody was like doing all the BuzzFeed quizzes. Fortunate prize amount. I think it happens like across the board. I'm seeing it like in my own stuff. Fighting term with original characters pitted against each other. I loved that kind of like community voting and like community spirit that existed on those. But that's because like I do community management, and that's the thing I love about like community and community management. Is the community. It's the fucking vibe of just people getting together and sharing stuff that they love. I feel like when you have basic rules, but you can do more with them, it's always nicer. What is fantasy or reality? I feel like that's gotta be illustrations. Oh, I forgot to open this. Forgot to open this trunk. Hold on. A magical potion that increases your maximum book carry capacity, dog. Let's go! So, here's how this works. I have no magic, but I can do what's considered minor magic in order to get the achievement. So, you cannot get anything that helps you organize, put stuff on the shelf faster, anything that helps you play the game better, but you can increase your carrying capacity or jumping. Oh yeah, like the mega sites, because I feel like what ended up happening was the same thing as like Amazon buying up like smaller places. Like Amazon ended up acquiring Goodreads, which is why Goodreads never ended up getting updated. Too accurate to be funny. Oh my god, that's how I felt about it. I was like, this feels very real, and that makes me not think it's funny. Like the jokes are kind of like, haha, look at these people doing these things, and I'm like, but that's kind of how people do those things, and it like bugged me. Okay, I'm throwing that there for a second, because I really want to get these philosophy ones done. BuzzFeed type company and reality made that kind of work not in print anymore. I was like devastated when NaNoWriMo got really shitty, because I loved doing NaNoWriMo. It encouraged me to like write. So I always wanted to write a novel, but I'm just not good at getting myself to do it, like sitting down and doing the thing. All right, philosophy, great magic. The hell are you? Hi, Dapper. 1. What? Oh, you look like you were chuckling. You fell? Are you okay?
Does it look like I'm not a fucking geriatric man?
Okay, old man. Apparently he was doing a fucking tuck and roll on the ground. I was like, are you okay? I always read it as Remo. Oh, it probably is. It probably is. I do have a tendency to mispronounce things, I will say. Being able to run specific performance numbers, yes. Bingo was his name-o. I'm doing good, Dapper. We're chitting, we're chatting, and I'm putting up books. And basically I can't use any like major magic, so I'm just having to use my brain, my brawn. You know I wrote a novel once for your MFA? I did actually, because you told me while you were playing Alan Wake. Because you were like, fuck this guy, I can do it too. You hated Alan Wake. And it made me laugh so hard. Like, you had like a personal beef with Alan Wake that made me really, really happy. You're like, this motherfucker. Oh. Hi, Jones. Should be Rimo since Rise for writing. I think that's where I got it, but I'm not even gonna front. Like, it could have also just been me being a goofy and goober. So, there's always that possibility. Spite could be a great motivator. I will say that a lot of times I live out of spite. Is it good for my health? Maybe not. Does it pass the days? Yes, it does. 10, 9, 8, 7. Jones, I'm doing good. Did you change your color? Name is the I know your name's the same, but it felt like your color was off, but maybe it's also my screen. Dapper, thanks for streaking. You're fabulous as well. Or if it's purposely... Oh no, it's purposely designed to sound shit. Basically, Alan is a parody of Stephen King. So, like, have you ever watched Garth Marenghi's Dark Place? Like, Garth Marenghi is also making fun of Stephen King, and it's supposed to be like that. There's a pigeon in the background. She was baking a pie when she found out that her husband was dead. Like, it's supposed to be just really overwrought and goofy. Kind of in the same style as Stephen King. Like, a little pompous. You don't know how to change the color, then we're just mass hallucinating. That's great. We're just mass hallucinating. 10 out of 10 IGN. Have you done something with your font, chat? You look so good today. How to commute with magic? That's gotta be household magic. That's gotta be Naked Warriors, I think, up top. Illusion magic, healing magic, curses. Alchemy was more like a shit version of Clive Barker. I mean, it could be Clive Barker. I feel like it's a mixture of probably all of those. I haven't read enough Clive Barker. I've always wanted to read through the Hellraiser series, but I never really got around to it. Like, the copies of it are kind of expensive. The elevator doors open with practice bravado. I nearly died. Have you ever thought about reading your novel on air? Not so, like, people could steal it. I was just curious. Has an Alamate 2 crowd? Oh my god, I saw a thing for that! And I was like, what is going on? Also, did you see they got rid of the shit-ass, like, old Phasmophobia characters? The ones that looked really fucky? I'm at like 9 of 13, I think. I haven't watched all of them either. I'm missing the not the Douglas Bradley ones. I'm missing the non-Douglas Bradley ones. I watched all of the originals, and then I was like, okay, I need to watch these. And they just looked so bad. I couldn't bring myself to do it. There are a lot of Hellraisers. My favorite Hellraiser is the one where a dude T-poses while fucking a lady. It's like at the beginning of the movie, and he's like going hard in the paint, and then he just like T-poses. And I thought it was hilarious. The old Jank models were charming. This game reminds me of a more chill version of that. I remember that. I loved Futurama. I didn't really like the reboot that much. It could be any of them. That's true. I did like the new, like the reboot of Hellraiser. I thought the reboot of Hellraiser was actually quite good. The one with the lady Pinhead, which is accurate, I guess, to the comics and books. So it was kind of neat on a number of levels. Oh my god, what if I made Pinhead in Tamagotchi life? And stuff Pinhead into them? I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it feels a lot of times. Did one of them Hellraiser Judgment? Didn't know that. I will say, I liked Black Phone 2 more than I liked Black Phone. Would also T-pose while fucking? I mean, yeah. I feel like there are a lot of characters that, like, you could easily say they would T-pose while fucking. And it gives you a really good assessment of how that person is. Add it to the list. Hi, Juan. Oh my god, Juan. I found that old, like, Shitoken was looking through a ton of, old things on my computer, and I found the old birthday video I sent you for your birthday. After that, it went downhill. Oh, 100%. I feel like the original trilogy, worth it. The rest are just kind of mid. Where is Warrior? Feels like a T-poser too. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of characters I feel like are T-posers. It's basically kind of the equivalent of like Chads. I feel like Chads T-pose while they fuck. Yeah, one. Shitoka and I got a cupcake and we put little candles in it and then we sang to you. And I sent you a video. It was years ago. And I see it didn't mean anything to you. It knocks the books off and shatters your glasses. First of all, if that happens, it will be kind of funny. Second of all, please don't wish that on me. I don't remember that. Can somebody ban Juan? Friendship over. Is that right? No. Where is this? Illustrated Bestiary. There we go. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So a field guide to monsters. There it is. I was like, I know it's here. Is there a film franchise that has a lot of entries and all of them are decent? Ooh. That is a very good question. And a lot of entries. And all of them are good. You can count out... No. I'm trying to think if there's any. You can count out Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like the Mission Impossibles. I mean, I guess it's your definition of good. Because I would say Final Destination, because I really liked all of them, but you also have to be like, there are some that are not great, but they're still good. I would also say James Bond. But I like all the James Bonds, but there are ones that I don't like as much as others. Like, I would skip over them if I'm rewatching or if I'm, like, introducing the series to someone. Yes, Final Destination, but you're very generous about the 3D one. I think also there's, like, a later one that you have to be generous about. You can watch any of the Fast and the Furious. See, the Fast and the Furious, I'm iffy on those. I wish I liked them more. But I think that they are very mixed. To me, the Fast and the Furious are a mixed bag. I absolutely love Tokyo Drift, though. I think Tokyo Drift is a masterpiece. Lost Rites of Curse Breaking. Naked Warrior. Is this it? Where is Warrior? I never know where the fuck Warrior is. This is Tactics of Warfare and History, which I think I have a history book. Yeah, 5. I can never remember where the fuck Warriors are. Are they down here? Where the hell are Warriors? They're fun, but not great. I mean, that's fair. I feel like there's quite a few. It's 2A. That's why I always forget it. Which I hate how that's how it operates. I feel like that's also what really, really gets me with capitalism. Is because it's like, I don't know. I just hate how everything is now big number or go home. Like, that's what it feels like.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Wait! Oh my god, I love you! Wade, I lurk so much in your stream, and you have saved my sanity so many times at work, and I miss being able to talk in your stream more. Wade is amazing. Everybody, please go give them a follow. Honeybee, hi. Liguana, hi. If I say your name wrong, I think it's Laguna, like Laguna Beach, but I said Liguana, and I'm so sorry. Please tell me. I'm really, really bad at names. I called my partner Shatoken, and his name is Shadowcon, and we live together. Hi, Nick. Hi, Rasterbit. Hi, Vix. Hi, Potastic. Hi, T. Hi, Dream. Hi, Witty. I'm Jess. I play weird games. I play story games. I have a master's degree, so I'm playing this library game with no magic, only wits. Arvanum. Pink. Hi. Pia. Hi, Breezy. Hi, Wade. Everybody go follow Wade. Hi, Crafty. Hi, Cotton Candy. I love you so much, Wade. Your paleo, like, gives me life. Are you thinking of playing Tamagotchi? I want to see you play Tamagotchi Live so bad. It's my favorite thing. I have been living on Tamagotchi Live. I have been having a great day. Everybody, please go follow Wade. If you have to head out, I totally understand. Take care of yourself. Thank you for all the follows. Cheers for the raid. If you would like to learn something about yourself, you can do !soup. It will tell you something. I play a lot of mystery and puzzle games. I like chilling a lot. That's kind of my vibe. And I like telling jokes. This is a library. A fairy has wrecked it and thrown 3,072 books around. And I have to shelve every single one. And I'm not using any magic. So I'm just shelving them by hand. I love Tamagotchi Life. Like the beach, but there's fine. Laguna? Okay. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate y'all being here. Oh yes, we were pondering, is there a franchise of films that all of the entries are good in? Or is there no such thing that exists? And then we were also just talking about, like, Twitch's new metrics and guides, and we basically have like 14 conversations going at any one point in time. Oh my god! The stream is like a conversational buffet! You come in, you're like, I don't like the crab cakes, but I love talking about capitalism. You don't have to talk about the Fast and the Furious. Talk about that instead then if you wanted. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you. Okay, Transfiguration is over here. So all of the categories are various forms of like fantasy stuff. I don't have this. I think this is where spells are gonna go. I have a lot of the shelves sort of started. And then what you do is if you put a book on there and it turns white, that means it's on the right shelf. If you put a book on a thing and it's red, that means it's wrong. And then if you put it on there and it's gold, that means you've got the right position, the right shelf. So we're looking to make sure that all of them are shelved properly in their right spots. This is my jam. It's chaos, but it's like the best kind of chaos. If you like a lot of the same tasks over and over again, I highly recommend it. The Art of Shadow Walking. Do I have the Art of Shadow Walking here? I'm pretty sure I do. And then if you are using magic, when you finish a shelf, you level up and you can use that to buy points to make it easier. So you can make it easier as you're going. I have not chosen to do so. Wait, no more healer diff. Oh, I bet that's in magical healing. Holy power. First languages. That's gotta be upstairs. Also include the Hobbit movies. Oh, Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen enough of The Last Airbender to know for sure. Okay, this is stealth. I was saying, I feel like it depends on your level of good. I was saying James Bond, or I was saying Final Destination. I liked both. Mad Max is actually, again, I think your level of what is good. I did like it. I thought Furiosa was fun. Okay, this is a 1. So where is 2? I had it in my hand. And then I had another one that was like no more healer diff. 1098. Oh, hell yeah. Illusion is high! You have a whole illusion section. What about Die Hard? Great Christmas franchise. We love a good Christmas movie. That's upstairs. That's illusions. Detectives upstairs. I feel like I've got to figure out. That's archery. Oh, magical economics can go upstairs. Philosophers. Okay. Romance, mystery fiction. Practical enchantment. Books of alchemy. Working and lurking. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate you. Have a good lurk. I like Die Hard. I like Die Hard as a classic. I feel like a couple of the later ones I don't remember well enough. Because I feel like I did not really like 4. I don't think I really liked... Honestly, I don't know if I liked 4, and I don't know if I liked... Wasn't there another one? I think I'm confusing Indiana Jones with Die Hards. Which is crazy work. But my brain is like imagining Bruce Willis in a hat. And I'm like, no, that's Harrison Ford. What are you doing? I feel like Star Wars now, because I feel you can't... Star Wars, there's no way it's all good entries, because, like, there's so many offshoots of it. Like, even, it has really good... It has high highs, but I feel like it has low lows, too. Like, I love some of Star Wars stuff, but it would be hard to judge it, because you have all of the animated stuff, all of the, like, spin-offs. The ones without Macaulay Culkin and Rass, I forget that those even existed. I'm always like, they don't matter. They're just like, they didn't happen. Also, this question is gonna get harder and harder because everybody keeps making reboots. I still am processing the fact that there's gonna be an X-Files reboot. Or has Justin Long in it. And like, I like Justin Long, but sometimes he will just take things. That man, get that bread, Justin. I'm happy for you. It's like, I don't know if he's gonna be in Tusk too, but I hope he isn't. So for those that are new here, I have a thing called the Justin Long-a-thon where I watch every single horror movie that Justin Long has ever appeared in. I'm behind because I haven't, finished Night Shift, which apparently came out on Shudder recently. But I need to get to it at some point. Magical economics. Okay, there it is. But like the Kids Pop Warner Football League, not versus BDSM partygoers. Please don't say BDSM partygoers for there. I will say, like, the first one. The first latest one, before Furiosa. Fury Road? Was that what it's called? My brain's been bad with names lately. That one, I love the guy that's just hanging off, guitar playing. Hi, Studley, how are you? That's the thing. This reboot's gonna be great or terrible. There's no in between. I can't imagine it just being fine. Okay, that one's downstairs. Power and ethics here. But yeah, work has been smushing my brain. But I remember it was actually Jay Baruchel. That's because they are the same person. You know how, like, Nun and I are the same person in a different font? That's what we look like. Mirror... Oh, that's Ultimate Illusion. It looked like a romance novel for a second. And I was like, this feels like a romance novel. Enchanting Illusions. Seduction Magic. Okay. We got Holy Power, which is over here. I always wanted to finish the Mad Max game, but it was too open world for me. And open world games, I have to be in a specific mood for them, otherwise it becomes really difficult for me to actually finish it. Okay, I'm gonna just get this one put up and then I'm gonna do that. But there's only 3. I feel like that's I feel like a trilogy should count. Are we counting trilogies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because Crystal Skull. That's what got me. I was like, I love Indiana Jones, but Crystal Skull, no. And Rocky, no. No. Beverly Hills Cop, no. Like, it should have stayed at one movie. I'm trying to think. Where's some others? Are there any, like, animated movie series? Things. Like, because we were talking yesterday about Toy Story. That's a no. I really didn't like 2 or 3. Ooh, Shrek. Maybe. Perhaps. Healer's Ethics. Spells to use at home. That's going to be downstairs. How to commute. Warriors 2A. Okay, let's... I love Shrek High Ocean. Which is your favorite Shrek? It's a fucking awful Shrek. Shrek is also one of those. I feel like there were some entries I wasn't as fond of. So again, it's like your mileage. Did I... Is this saying no? No, it's right here. This is another warrior. Battlefield Logic. So that goes right there. Okay. The rift between different species with differing lifespans. Blade. I feel like Blade's gotta be warrior. 9. Yep. Okay. Introduction to magical healing's downstairs. Holy magic's downstairs. We gotta figure out where ultimate choice goes. Curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry, because I don't understand what that is. Healing magic. That's music. History of magic. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get this one. Economics. Economics. Okay. Large sacred barriers is probably holy. You can't tell me how many times I watched the movies. Yesterday we were talking about movies that we watched a ton of times, and I was like, the original Titanic. Harvey, the original Titanic, Singing in the Rain. X2, for reasons. Spider-Man, the first one, with Tobey Maguire. Oh yeah, which one is your favorite Studio Ghibli? I have not finished those. I still need to get... 8? What is this? Oh, was this like... That's a Constitution of the Kingdom. 1098? No. This is jurisprudence. This is jurisprudence. That's why that's not working. 1098. 1098? No. Where the hell is this? Up here? Yep. Okay. These are downstairs. You're also a huge Transformers fan? I have a Shia LaBeouf dress. That felt like a non sequitur, but it was because I felt like you would appreciate it. Yeah, I have a Shia LaBeouf dress. I have a full-on, like, it's just Shia LaBeouf's face saying just do it over and over and over again. Ponyo. I love Kiki's Delivery Service. Samurai, have you seen the new Mummy? Sammy said it wasn't good. I haven't watched it. Oh my god, High School Musical. I haven't watched High School Musical because I'm scarred. Because there was a guy that I dated and he was like forcing me to watch the beginning of a High School Musical. It was just really uncomfortable. And I haven't watched it since. But I want to. I've thought about maybe just putting it in my Discord. Like just doing a Discord day. I've had that stress for years before he went a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. No, that's not right. Healing magic. And you see someone wearing a dress of your face, I feel like he would appreciate it. This. But yeah, I got it from a place called Living Dead Collection. And they don't make dresses anymore. They had a Richard Iuwata one that I missed out on, and I kick myself all the time. I'm like, how could I have missed out on this? Okay, enchanted music. Okay, spells to home, healer's ethics. A bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I nominated. Okay, I know. Also, does John Wick franchise count Ballerina? Because that's also both Ballerina and John Wick 4 make me not sure about that. Because like John Wick 4, when he falls down the stairs, it still makes me laugh. He falls down the stairs for 45 years. We did a hype train once where it was just John Wick falling in the background, and it was hilarious. I love Richard Iuwata too. Have you read his book about that Gwyneth Paltrow movie? It's so funny. The audiobook's great too. I have watched Ballerina, and there's a knife gun. This is the dress. Yeah, this is the dress I have. And it has pockets. It's my lucky dress. I wear it when I have like really important things that I have to do because I feel like it's my lucky dress. I did my Jackbox thing in it. I've done a lot of like fun dates. Oh my god, you cut your hair. It's very nice. It's cute. I like it. The token just cut his own hair. He falling around, cut his own hair. He's looking very dapper. Yeah, he holds my boob. It's nice. Nice to feel supported, you know? Seven. Where's this? 6, 7. Alright. Theoretical to enchanted music. Okay, and I gotta go upstairs. I'm doing this at a little bit at a time. Yeah, I did that hype train. It was so great. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other franchises are there. How to commute. This is wrong. 1,000 easy spells. The 4 Lethal Weapon movies. I don't remember the Lethal Weapon movies enough. Unfortunately. Spoiler prevention magic is what we need for the internet. I swear, I feel like day after something goes live, people are like, I have spoiled all of it. I've decided to point everything on the interwebs. I'm like, brother, I just got on. Humanization. Illusions, stealth techniques, mystery fiction, curse analysis. Okay. I do like Gremlins. I'm not sure if we'd say it's like a perfect one, but it's getting there. Needs to be seen as a rite of passage. I'll add it to my list. I'm ashamed to say, not as many Ghibli's under my belt as I want. So I definitely need to do more. Time. I do love campy stuff. Hi, Corpse! Unwelcome. What is unwelcome? Unwelcome movie. I tried to watch Borderline today and I really disliked it. Oh my god, this looks like dog shit. Ah! A horror movie about a couple who move from London to a rural Irish cottage only to discover malevolent goblins known as redcaps living in the woods behind their home. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll add it to my letterbox. Oh my god, is anybody else obsessed with Letterboxd? You don't have to answer. I love Letterboxd so much. Okay, Constitution of the Kingdom. Yoink. Okay. And back down. Oh my god. Okay, hear me out. The Leprechaun films. Hear me out, y'all. What about the Leprechaun films? You haven't watched any. I say start with Kiki's Delivery Service. If you try to start. The first time I was going to sit down to watch some Studio Ghibli stuff, I started with Spirited Away. And I ended up stopping, and I came back to it later. I liked Spirited Away way more after I saw Kiki's. I feel like Kiki's is a great, like, introduction. Okay, Codex of Transfiguration. Introduction, Codex. Fine. I have never knowingly watched a Leprechaun movie. You should. You should do it. Our shared universe. Yeah, I've heard the stuff where people have said that it's, similar to what Stephen King does and what the MCU has, where everything's kind of connected into one whole universe. You gotta start with Princess Mononoke. Is that your favorite? Or do you think that's just, like, the easiest one to, like, get into? Curse Breaking. Do I have Seal and Sever? It's down here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have another advanced curse. Curse Breaking Lexicon. There we go. Oh, Howl's Moving Castle is great. Compendium of Dungeon Resources. That's gonna go upstairs. This is gonna go upstairs. This is gonna go upstairs. These are going... I do feel like this has got to be Holy Magic. Let me just get this started. Gives you the heebie-jeebies. That's so fair. That is very fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Oh, Books of Alchemy. Potion crafting. It's haunting, which draws me in. That's fair. I do love stuff that, like, sticks with you. That's actually kind of an interesting... Like, what's a movie that has always just stuck with you? I would say, not a lot of people have seen this, but 1,000 Clowns. That movie has stuck with me forever. It's one of my dad's favorites. And it's one of my favorites. It's about this guy and his kid, and they're living in this, like, little, like, ramshackle apartment, and it just has a lot of really good shit in it. He's, like, trying to make it, and, like, at one point he goes and he stands on a street, and he just says sorry to people as they walk by, and this girl he's dating is like, why do you say sorry to everybody when they walk by? And he says, because everybody deserves a good apology once a day. And I'm like... That is, like, lived rent-free in my brain my entire life. Brazil's also a really good one. Dogma. I got to listen to Kevin Smith speak once, and it was just great. He's a really interesting dude. I've never seen when Marnie was there. Warriors Foundation. Beastification, I think, is down here. Okay, this is wrong. There it is. 6-5. Right? Something's wrong there? That doesn't make sense. That's Living with Monsters. I was reading the wrong thing. Monster Field Notes. Tears of the Beast. Field Guide. Pictorial. Illustrated Beastry. Behavioral. Dungeons. Ecological. Language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that saying... Something's wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there for now. I feel like Kevin Smith is very hit or miss. I feel like he's directed some things I've really enjoyed, and then he's directed, like, Yoke Hosers, which I hated. And, like, Tusk, which I hated. I feel like it's very, like, hit or miss. I feel like that's Netherworld stuff. Opinion of Necromancy. Warriors Foundation. That's downstairs. Poisons and Diseases, I'm not sure about. Hold. Okay, this is gonna go right here. You met Charlie XCX once? Please tell me the next thing that you're gonna say is, it's okay to admit that you're jealous of me. You look so good! Look at you! Long before Brat. Apparently... my friend Ash... Don't tell Ash I said that we're friends. Messaged me and said whenever they see the Apple Dance, they think of me, or they, like, hear the song, they think of me, because I did the fucking Apple Dance on stream once. Because nobody knew what the fucking Apple Dance was! And I was like... It's
that
this!
That one, okay.
Like, I did it, and now apparently that lives, like, in their brain. Weirdo fell fan. Was about to be canceled by a thunderstorm. She seemed okay. I feel like Charlie XCX feels just like a very chill person. Don't... Not the quote! Rituals of Calling. I feel like I would get phone checked by a demon. Okay, we got Holy Magic. What is the Apple Dance you keep thinking of? I'm so curious. There's multiple Apple Dances? I hope you like a drop. No more healer diff. We're still putting up books. If you're just joining us, basically a fairy blew up this library. And my boss has said that I'll get a pizza party if I get it completely reorganized. So now I'm organizing, and that's literally the game. Now, you can get stuff that makes this easier, but I have decided that since I purchased a master's degree and never used it in college, I'm not doing that fucking shit. And I'm actually gonna just do it by hand. So I'm doing it by hand, no magic. Introduction to Arcane Market Systems feels like it should be economics, but I feel like I haven't had luck with that. Everyday Magic. Gotta figure out where mind reading goes. Our illusion ends. Math. Oh, get out of here. I feel like I don't know where guilds are. I wonder if that's in dungeons? Monstrology, Magical Warfare, that's Books of Alchemy. I don't know what therianthropy is. I don't know what that means. Oh, if there was a time limit, this would be actively the worst thing ever. I would not. I wonder if at one point they had a time limit and they were like, this is ass. We can't do this. Because I feel like it would have... There's just no way. Therianthropy. I don't know what you say. It was over here. It was like Theria therapy. Theriatherapy. I'm trying to find again. We're all doing our best. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, buddy. Done with monsters. Stop. Living with Monsters 6. Okay. I gotta go upstairs. I think I'll find it again. Oh, wait. I hadn't even thought about the fact that the Venom movies could be considered part of this. What? Here's the thing. The Spider-Man franchise is already goofed. Because you have the Andrew Garfield ones, no shade. If you like the Andrew Garfield ones, that's fine. But I feel like Jamie Foxx was doing too much. Hey, well, would you mind turning on the AC if it's not on? Because I'm, like, burning up. 75. You would say yes, in which case, yeah. I really wanted to like the last Venom more than I did. Thank you. Oh, baby, a shelf complete 14 of 400, bitch! Oh my god, Craven and Madam Web would also be in that same vibe. I will say, I thought Madam Web was a grand old time. I really liked Madam Web for what it was. Does that mean it's a good movie? No, absolutely not. But it is a fun old time. I feel like Sacred, that's probably over here as well. With Holy Magic. Okay. Encyclopedia of World Potions, Volume 7. So it's going to be one of the big ones. I will say Spider-Man is probably my favorite Marvel, although I do think that the movies do him dirty. Probably something that showed why empathy was important, but I can't place the movie's name, that's fair. Probably watch more clips from Venom on YouTube. I feel like the Venom movies are more clippable, so I don't think that that's... If you're only watching clips, that makes sense, honestly. Where is this? Infinite Hall, Enchanting Illusions. Illusion Magic. Where illusion begins. Here we go. Okay, Necromancy. I will say, like, the first Venom and the last Venom is very fun. Are you dying? You okay? I feel like you've got to probably get into the Discworld sub-franchise at some point. Okay, I think I need to go upstairs because I have Romance and 2C and Warrior. Oh, I do have Necromancy again. Okay. Yoink. I'm hopping up here. I think therefore I am, which is over here. And then that's warrior. That's probably economics. A Kiss, Rot, and Spells, volume 5. I do want to look over here because I feel like Arcane market system should be economics. Maybe not? No, it feels like there should be. Introduction. Here we go. There is just one already. I haven't read any of the Discworld stuff, so I feel really bad. Because I feel like I do need to try Terry Pratchett at some point in time. Okay. Living with Monsters, that's downstairs. I feel like what kind of magic works best for job hunting? This has to be here. So maybe the stuff that's related to, like, jobs specifically all go to the everyday magic. Pictorial monsters. That's illusions, that's downstairs. Ancient manuscripts, that's warriors, that's up here. Career opportunities. Let's do volume 7. Epitome of useless magic. That's the thing, it can't be. That's why I was like, okay, I don't know about that. Rituals of Calling the Dead. There it is, there it is. Therianthropic. I don't know what that means. I gotta look that up. Preservation of mental identity in therianthropic spells. I don't know what therianthropic means. Like, I read one of the witches books, and it was not the right one to start the series with. And that's why I need to, like, go back and try to, like, do something a little different. Okay, this is over here. That's 7. Okay, status of music, that's 9. Relating to religions in which the deities worshipped. Okay, so that's the animal studies. Alright, thank you, Nun. Thank you, Bex. It's gotta be creatures and deities. So we just need to figure out where that is. Thank you, Naray. I appreciate you. Thank you all. I learned. Okay, let me do this one. Perceptions of time. That's the thing, Bex. I feel like sometimes it's nice to just have something very mindless and fun. And I feel like I'm falling into that more and more and more lately. Where it's like, man, I just really love a good goofy ass time. Welcome. Ugh. I wonder. Oh no, I've already looked there. I just did a double jump by accident. Welcome back. Hey, Luke. Welcome back. Okay, Warriors Foundation Battlefield Logic. That's 6. Cam, have you gotten to play this? I know that you said that you'd picked it up. I can't remember if you said you got to play much. Psychology. What is Night Parade? Tomes of Alchemy's got to be downstairs. Breaking the Curse. Large Sacred Barriers. 1,000 Easy Spells. Oh, yeah. Well, at one point I was going to be a Destiny streamer. Is greater than serious butt appointment? I mean, it depends on the serious butt appointment. You know, lifed it all weekend. I want more. I kind of want them to release like a DLC. I don't know. This is one of the first games where I'm like, release more DLC. Give me more books. Fuck the library up all over again. And it'll just let me do it. I kind of want to play it, finish it on stream, and then play it again by myself and do it with magic to see what it's like. I don't know what the thing is. Okay, this is warrior. Release the smut wing. I feel like we kind of already have a smut wing. You know the Fire King and the Ice Queen are definitely smut.
He's the lover.
Enemies to lovers. Tiny Bookshop. Oh yeah, I love Tiny Bookshop. I think Tiny Bookshop is an incredible game as well. Although I fell off of it a little bit. It gave me a lot of joy. I feel like my game of the year right now is between this and Tomodachi Life, and I'm leaning towards Tomodachi Life. Definitely getting steamy. Me opening Steam. Also, hi Brandon. I just started talking to you instead of saying hi. Like a fucking chump. I hope that you're having a good day. Like, that's the thing. Tomodachi Life, you can create so much that I feel like it edges out a little bit. Healing and mana control. But this time around, I've been reading them as sub-series. Do you find that helps? Haven't liked doing it that way? Oh, then never mind. Then never mind. Disregard my previous question. This way. Okay. But yeah, I know it's like early in the year, but do you all have a game of the year? It's really gonna fly by. Shitoken's like, this is not, you don't need to be asking this. Shelf done, baby. It's May. Like, think about it. Comes to different spice levels. Oh my god, it really does. I hadn't actually thought about it like that.
Yeah, access counts.
Yeah, early access counts. I mean, if it's a game that has release.
Who's
Okay, damn. I'm not saying who's gonna win. It's not a competition. I was literally just asking about your personal game of the year. Shitoken's over here like, it'll win. It'll be the best. Jeff Keighley's on the line right now. I don't know. Red, he's contacted me. Well, I say he's contacted me. He never contacts me personally. It's like just the thing. But usually it like happens the week before. So I'm just keeping an eye out. Hi, Tirazel. Chat's fucking serious. Chat went from I don't care about this, it's too early in the year to we're number one.
I didn't know. I was saying it's far enough.
Technically still in beta. What is it? Oh, Enshrouded. I've heard really good things about Enshrouded. It looks really cool. It looks a little bit too, like much for me right now. Because my brain is like, that's kind of where my brain is at. Breaking the curse of the trophy list. This feels like I don't have one. Okay. I'm sure it's gotta be soon. Tomes of Alchemy. Tell him to fuck off. I will. If he contacts me directly. Not in shouted. It's next to your birthday. But yeah, I mean I can't imagine we won't here. Cause like I have been doing the Game Awards stuff for ages. I think it was. I might have mispronounced it, Moogie. Pacopia? I've heard really good things. I've watched a fair amount of people playing Pacopia, and it looks very fun. I I don't have a Switch 2, so. I don't know. Beastification feels like it could be warrior, maybe? 1, 2, 3? Hold. 1, 2, 3, like you're going beast mode? Originally I thought monstrology, but I'm like, maybe not. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, Dispatch came out this year, didn't it? Man, I love Dispatch. Armor and muscle also feels like warrior. That is 100% correct. The other one I just don't know. Spell patents and IP rights sounds like law. I'll be rating it quite highly. Everything I've seen about it makes it seem like it's just great. Okay, once again. 1, 2, 3. It's like it feels like this is right, but it's not working. So I'm just not going to worry about that right now. And I'm going to jump back. Crafting visual and auditory illusion. Oh my god, Lanyard, hi! If I end up being gone, I'm going to be on until 7. So if I'm not on when you get back, for whatever reason, I hope to see you Sunday, but I should be. Now to cake the skein before I can work. Cake the skein feels like a euphemism. I don't know why. Hey everybody, I'm caking the skein. Dispatch was November? Oh, okay. Late last year. Okay, good. I was like, was Dispatch this year? I literally feel like all of time is just the last 5 months are a blur, y'all. If I am indicated in a murder, I'm fucked. If somebody's like, where were you on? I'm gonna be like, probably home. I don't. Ask Red. I really don't know. A punching rocks in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Birth of a Curse. They mentioned in the Game Awards. That makes sense. Not the brows. I'm like kind of excited. I don't think I told. Not to single people out. I was like, I don't think I told you this, Cam. I so Cam's gonna have a particular appreciation for this. So next Tuesday after work, I'm going to go over to a Barnes & Noble. That's a little ways away from me. Because they have a cross-stitch kit. They have a beginner's cross-stitch kit. And it's Twilight themed. And I decided this is the way I'm going to start it. It's like a little thing. And you can basically make Bella Where the Hell You Been, Loca? As a cross-stitch. And I think that's hilarious. And so I want that framed. I want to make it and for like print it, ship it. That is wrong. There we go. Because I have decided to try to start getting more into hobbies and working on myself. So that is one of the things I'm going to be doing. Okay. And they bought it for themselves. There's also a game that came out called Titanium Court. I don't think I've heard of Titanium Court. This has got to be. Is there a side? No. There it is. Okay. I was like, is it this one? Okay. Yeah, so many of my friends do cross-stitching, and I feel like I was watching Coco do it, and I was like, I think this looks fun. Bex does it a lot, and I was like, man, that just looks enjoyable. And I just feel like I need, I want to, like, maybe try learning how to draw, like, do my thing. You go, girl. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, I do go. Totally made up just to make them run around. I mean, I feel like if I had to... I feel like I could get away with a crime. I feel like my mods would, like, help me out. Mods, you're with me, right? Not that I would commit a crime, but, like, if I committed a crime, would you, like, cover for me? Okay, this is... I mean, there's a delay, but, like, not that big of a one. It's weirdly silent in the chat right now. Thanks for the link. Music that attracts calamity. 5. Not the shrug, dude! Okay, note to self. Can't commit a crime. That was my backup plan! Oh my god, I hit 1,000 books. Yes! Illusion magic, that's behind me. Another shelf, baby! It's coming up! If I can put this in the right spot! And I don't know where we are at now. So you're at Just Playing. You're still at Just Playing. I was asking the mods if they would assist me with a crime if I committed one, and I got a shrug from Argo. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna just not commit a crime. Feeling a little bit bad about myself. That's okay. That's okay. Would you let me commit a crime if I was a partner? Is that what this is about? I just start like a whole ass thing. I feel like Dark Berserker and Greatsword has to be something over here. I'm getting rid of this. Simple Life. Marriage is a contract spell? I feel like that's got to be an everyday. That's Holy Magic. That's got to be Warrior. Necromancy. Alchemy. Living with Monsters. Battlefield Logic. Art of the Arrow. They're like $5-10 so that we can try and see if you like it without spending a lot. You know, actually, Twister, this one's not too expensive. It's like $12. And I was like, I honestly feel like $12 is okay because I get the kit, I get the booklet, and I get the pattern, which is fun. So my brain won't be like, I don't want to do, you know, flowers or something. Enjoy your puppet walk. And then I was like, if I like it, or if I think I want to pursue it, I could then get like some of the Etsy kits or get some other ones, or ask people if they could help with like doing it. I think it would also help with like my pixel art fascination. I love pixel art. And maybe I'd get back into Perler or something. I don't know. But if y'all have specific hobbies you really enjoy that you think I should try at some point, maybe I will. Bye, Lanyard. Thank you for everything. Have fun at dinner. Living with Monsters 1. What is shuttle tatting? I don't know what that is. Just read and play video games and do chores. I mean, that's basically kind of what I do. I read a lot, I watch movies and TV. And then I play some video games occasionally off stream, but like, streaming is also kind of my hobby, but also the thing I love to do, so like a mix. The Dark Berserker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, indeedy. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's hop over here. Little tatting is so cool. Oh, it's making lace things! Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't know that's what that was called. That is actually cool. I thought that was just like lace. I thought that was like what that was called, so. Wait a second. Let's do potion safety. That's 6. And then we'll hop up here. Shuttle's needle bobbin. I do think I should try, like, crochet or knitting sometime. Is this not right? Maybe this isn't right. Because it could be because it's divorce. It could be in divorce and contracts. It could be like jurisprudence. Okay. Little Disky. Did you post something in the Disky, Brandon? Or are you calling me Little Disky like I'm a rapper? What does Little Disky mean? Did you send me something? Since you were talking, did you fill up their codes to actually sign up? Or did you... I need that link. Usually they email it to me. But I never got an email. Is Jeff like... Does Jeff hate me now? What seems more plausible? You're calling me a rapper? I'm a little disky. Okay, so this is called IFLICGAWAC. And it's 4 seconds long. I feel like I could get away with a crime. Yeah, that's becoming a channel point redemption. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Argo. Compendium of useless magic. Good night, Tan. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Okay, that's downstairs. God, I love this game. History and Tactics of Magical Warfare feels like it's gotta be over here, and it's gotta be 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3? No? History and Tactics of Magical Warfare. Oh, it's because is it volume 1? Wait, what? No, 1, 2, 3. Am I putting the wrong thing in the wrong spot? What's happening? History and Tactics of Magical Warfare. History and Tactics of Is this wrong? It is wrong! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Why did I put this here?
Surprise!
Bex, thank you for gifting the sub.
Boobalist Newt Bex gifted
A
a tier 1
boobalist
sub to Tannis Cup.
They have given 30 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you. Thank you, Booble Snoop. And going back to the fun house, no take backsies. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic, Economics, Philosophy. I feel like legal treatment of forbidden magic should be up in jurisprudence. Legalities also feels like it should be up there, but Lord knows. Mystery fiction, holy magic, psychology, theory of everything. Yet another shelf done, bitch! I'm so excited. Get all cozy like. I feel like, honestly, being cozy is my favorite fucking thing to do right now. Like tomorrow, I don't know if you all have any plans for the weekend. My plan, jack and shit. I do have to do like a small smidge of work on Sunday, so it's not gonna be like fully chill, but it's only gonna be like probably a couple minutes, which I'm really excited about. So it's gonna be me, my couch, and I want to finish Dust by Hugh Howey. I've not been enjoying it, but I'm just very close to being done. And then I have 2 Libby holds. Dear Monica Lewinsky and Evil Genius, which I want to try to get through. And then we have a monthly book club in the Discord, and I have not started the book club book, and I need to. So I will probably be doing that. Tomorrow's your birthday, June! I'm not gonna be on, so now I'm gonna sing you the birthday song in advance. Tomorrow. 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 June. Tomorrow. Is this just not... This is not meant to be here. Fuck that. It was happy birthday tomorrow for you. I was clarifying. Power and ethics. Is it over here? No, one over. Okay. Introduction to magical... Not when your name gets changed to tomorrow. Okay, economics. That's jurisprudence. Oh, baby, another fucking shelf? Who is she? I feel like Master of Mimicry. That feels like it should maybe be illusions? Okay. Alright, we need to get back on track, okay? Wouldn't that be amazing if your parents were literally just like, I don't know, I name them June, it's in June, so good enough, you know? Where are magical items? I feel like we have this. I think this is magical items. Yeah, magical artifacts. Foundations of magical item crafting. I haven't really done anything with this. Okay, there we go. Curses. Master of Mimicry. I was thinking that would be... Well, I don't know. All my illusion is gone. You know what? Let's not fuck with that. Like, I haven't met anyone named November. There's gotta be one person named November. Have you met a person named December, though? I feel like December would be a bad, like, go of things. November Kelly. I feel like there's something. There's probably a person named everything. Is there a person named December? Okay, enchanting illusions. That's necromancy. Language. Divine dragon summoning. Mana currency systems. Work culture. I feel like I gotta figure out what the fuck the work culture is. I also thought that this would be, like, in here, but that doesn't make sense. Rule 34, but instead people's names. But also real. A people enchanted by glowing slabs. I don't understand what that is. We also need magical creatures because I have 400,000 books that I could get rid of if I knew where they were. Okay, license and regulation. Ultimate guide to others. Worldly swears. Don't know. Ultimate choice still haunts me. Labor studies. Compendium of useless magic. Shadow mages. Spells for curing. Ethics of magic. Reducing metamorphosis. 1,000 easy spells. Household efficiency. Monster hunting law. I feel like probably jurisprudence. Formation of large sacred barriers is downstairs. Art of illusion defense. Okay. Then I was thinking September would be trickier to find. I feel like September would be easier. I feel like September, October, we find, like, May, obviously, easy. But, like, I don't know about this one. I'm getting rid of it. But, like, when you get into the longer ones, I haven't met anybody named February. Although I'm sure there's probably. Really? I mean, I think June's a really pretty name. So it's like, it makes sense. Okay, useless magic around the house. We got 4. We got 7. I got Dark Berserker, which is this. And that's right here. No? Where the fuck is it? Here? And then I got Necromancy, Healing Magic. Okay, these are all downstairs. Lurking in Darkness? Zombie is over here with Necromancy. Wait, no. Is it the other side? Yeah. And then Illusion? Enchanting illusions. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. You could probably find most names. I mean, you could find anything probably on Twitch. Well, except stuff that they got rid of. There used to be a way larger group of names. This is a curse book. This is seduction magic. Magical items workshop series. Introduction to stealth magic. That's got to be upstairs. Scion of the Axe God, probably. Everyone's fairy words. Compendium of magic civil law. Farming expeditions in the dungeon. It's popular too? Oh my god, yes. Although again, it's like hard. I don't think I've ever met anybody named like California. But Bloom is underrated. When I have to hop onto a work call, it's Zoom and Gloom. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it! Damn it! I took all of them off of the thing. No. Okay. But yeah, I feel like one of my favorite things is naming pets actual people names. So when people overhear you saying something to your pet, they think it's a person. Like some person named Bob is just shitting on the carpet. Compendium of Magic Civil Law? I feel like this should be going here. There. I'm like, that feels like jurisprudence. This is a 5. Hi, FNA. Sadly, we don't have any R.L. Stein. I'm so sorry. Maybe we'll get that in soon. How are you? I hope you're good. Yeah, like Mildred, stop eating your foot. And then you have to wonder, because it's like our neighbors are so loud and they shout so much. Like at their kids, at themselves. And so it's like, if you have like a random one, you keep them guessing as well. The Book of Curses, Forgotten Plagues. I feel like I already put one here. There. I hope you're having a good day, FNA. Always good to see you. I need to look at animals, because beastification might be in animals. Archery, daily magic, mathematics. Jurisprudence, dungeons, little travels of the underworld, sociology. Monstrology, astrology, and divination. That's gotta be tarot, other stuff like that. Stealth, alchemy and potion making. I don't know. Soul, body, and mind, are they distinct? That's philosophy. Book of Constellations has to be astrology and divination, which is 1B. Let's get these out of here. Just hot in Texas, but I wanted to get that Sub-Zero FMV, and they delayed it? I think I played the original ages ago, and it was very fun. Like, Archibald, what do you have in your mouth? And you have to say it just incredibly, like, flat-toned, like monotone, because then that sounds like you're talking to a person. Soul, mind, and body. There we go. Introduction to magical determinism. Is that not? Oh, I think I put it here because it seemed like it should be. And then I wasn't sure where it was, and it's that. Okay. 10,000 summons. I still don't know where work is. I still don't entirely understand where creatures go. Fundamentals of Holy Power. Theory of the Nether Strata's got to be the underworld. That's got to be their history. Spring, summer in the South don't play. I'm like so... I'm not ready for summer in Indiana. It's not nearly as bad as the South, but we get such heavy humidity. It's like walking through soup. And like I could already tell that was starting to happen. And I was like, please, please, God, no. Please, no. Okay, this is the other world, so let's see. Analysis. It's bad soup. Yarn spin cake, now to start working on it? What kind of a project are you working on at the moment? Honestly, I don't know if this is correct. Okay, I feel like Netherworld may have been a different one. Hold. It's cold? How cold is it there, Bex? Destruction magic. I don't understand. Magical artifacts and enchanting. Necromancy, bard and music, curses and spells, illusion magic, healer and healing magic, holy magic, destruction magic. Could be nether strata. There. Bestiary components, dungeon creatures, transfiguration. We know where that is. We know where this is. Regional market analysis. I'm just gonna go with the easy ones, and then we'll just keep going. Just keep cracking away at it. Slowly but surely. It's easier and easier. The corn sweats is so real, and I hate it. I don't want to deal with all this, like, gross fucking vibes. Rites of curse breaking. There it is. Okay. I will admit, I'm on 1071. We ain't even at 5:30 yet. I still have an hour and a half of game time. Maybe a little bit of pissing. Take your time, X. Oh shit, I threw it. We're getting there. Rosettes for the month since it has a national day next week. Nice. Protection and purification. Welcome back, Bex. Book of Spells, Shadow Adept. I don't know about the Book of Spells type stuff. I need to figure that out. Because once I figure that out, that's gonna be a huge game changer. It might be in each individual area. Okay, monstrology, language. Introduction to healing. Damn it. Fundamentals of holy power. Hi, Omni. Good to remember your self-worth. Theological research there. Oh my god, another shelf done! It truly feels like every single payment I had to make on my student loans is worth it. Okay, is there anything else that I need here? That's transfiguration. That's bull. No, you're breathtaking. I hope you've been having a good Friday. Bestiary components? I feel like I'm really excited to crank my hog on Sunday. I think I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. I've been sleeping in a ton, and I kind of love it. I feel like my body's just like, this is what we need. So I'm probably gonna just turn ye old alarm clock off. God. Using their full government name? Yes. Like Mr. Whiskers the Third, and you say the whole thing. What is this? Okay, that's transfiguration. That's over here. I will do it in your honor. I will get all of the snoozes in your honor. Constitution of the Kingdom. I need to figure out mind reading, dude. Sentient Object Romance has made it. Dr. Pepper launches dramatic TikTok microdrama series for Creamy Coconut. Okay, no. No! Not for Creamy Coconut. Also, I feel like Dr. Pepper has too many flavors. I don't really typically like adding extra flavors to it. I also, yeah. I mean, there is the thing of reality. Like, I need to figure out mind reading in general. I don't know if I'd want to know how to read minds. Honestly. Like, there are days when I'm, like, devastated about something, and I'm like, I really wish I could just read minds. But then there are other days when I'm like, what if I read minds and it was just horrible? Like, I feel like it might make it worse. Like, what if I accidentally read a mind and then I learned something I didn't want to know? Yeah! I mean, it has a flavor of confusion. Another shelf done. It's like, I mean, the guy that made it basically said he wanted to try to capture in a flavor what the inside of a soda fountain smelled like. And so it's got this, like, very unique thing. It's hard to describe. Nobody wants to be Psychomantis. I mean, I bet there are some people that want to be Psychomantis. I also feel like I might abuse it. I don't know if I would trust myself. Because it's like, I have trouble sometimes being like, you shouldn't do that. Self-control is not always my favorite and best thing. Not, I could just say never. I mean, I'm better at it.
No.
We're hearing some dissent from the crowd. Hi, Just. How are you? But I really, really, like, I don't know. What if I accidentally was just like, I wonder what they're thinking. And I just did it. I don't know. If you could have a power, what would you have? Soul. Illusion Magic's downstairs. Chronicle of Music's downstairs. This is 4. How are you doing, Jess? We're putting up books that a fairy blew around. And just chitting and chatting. Honestly, my favorite thing. Magic-infused arrows. Where the fuck? And then around 7, I'll be raiding into Acid. We'll be playing some games over there. Where cursed workplaces come in. Strength or the ability to have never had a bad back. That's actually really good. Like, never having a bad back is kind of a pro strap. Because I feel like living forever would be nice, but, like, also I'd need the caveat that I don't age. Because, like, what if you become, like, 400 years old and you're just, like, withered? Art of Hypnosis. The Bard's Book of Spells, Book of Alchemy. Okay. Detective Drawing. Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. Okay, that's upstairs. Necro Defense Compendium. I was supposed to go to my dance class today, but I fell asleep. Which Tomb Raider are you playing? Give me my tacos. I'm so glad that Taco Bell's coming back. I hope it's delicioso. Taco Bell is like, it's very near and dear to me. I wish, you know what? One of the things that I would change about myself, like if I was like, I'm gonna be a different person, is I would be less excited about fast food. I want to be the type of person that's like, I love cooking and meal prepping at home. But I don't. I love eating out. I love lying. Let's go. Let's go to Taco Bell. Tomb Raider 1? Like the original Tomb Raider or the new Tomb Raider 1? I feel like they fucked us. They fucked us because they reset it. Carrying lots of things. Yeah, because you can do a lot. This is necromancy. Why am I looking at necromancy like a fool? Trying that new pizza? Wait, there's a new pizza at Taco Bell? Or do you mean Mexican pizzas? I feel like they've just been pushing chicken so hard. And I'm like, stop it. The remaster? That's fair. I hope you're enjoying it. I think this might be the last one in this? No, I'm incorrect. I'm missing one. Okay. Oop, that's upstairs. Weapon compendium. I feel like that's gotta be in Warrior. Effort builds confidence. Counter curse. Abyss of Tarot. How to command the army of the dead. Illusions. Okay, let's just get illusions out of the way. Infinite Hall. I really wish the Silent Hill 2 remake wasn't called Silent Hill 2. I get that. I just feel like it's very confusing. Because it's like when you say, like, I'm playing X, you can't just be like, oh, yeah. Are you like... Not the glory of cones. Alas, no cones. Like, I get why, because they're basically having to reboot and remaster it, so it's like, they need to clarify that, but it's just hard. I'm like, it's confusing. Okay, is this a possibility as over here? Yes, it is. Synergy and Steel. Now I got this mystery one. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the reboots. I'm more of a fan of the originals. I don't know where the internet would be. I'm like, honestly, alchemy and inflation, I felt like that would be over here in economics. Prophecy, the arcane black market, and price manipulation also feel like it would be over here. Job inequality, low salary as a licensed sage. I mean, maybe? No. Fundamentals of healing and mana control. That's illusions. I feel like I gotta figure out where animals are. Because we just have like a ton of animal books. And I need to know exactly where they are so I can just start cranking them out one after the other after the other. Okay, I'm missing one of those. The only Mexican restaurant in my town doesn't even... They don't even make tacos? What the hell do they make? I feel like I will say... Are, like, Taco Bell tacos real tacos? Not really. But they are delicious. I don't know. I love just occasionally getting a bunch of, like, a soft taco pack. Just a pack of soft tacos and just going ham. Chris, thank you for being here. Do you know where the creatures are? Compendium of Necromancy. This is curses. There's Compendium. But that's not what I'm looking for. Practical Foundations. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel like Chris Pine was like going and going, and then he just kind of didn't like do a lot. Yoink. Like, it seems like he was going to be one of those people that's like in everything, and then he kind of just stopped being in everything. Kind of like Timothy Chalamet. Like, Timothy Chalamet wasn't anywhere, and then he was everywhere. Now he's kind of moving away. That's upstairs. That's upstairs. That's over here. I have to admit, I'm also just like in a sweet drink. I don't even know what to call it. Praise? I just want sweet drinks at like all hours of the day. And not like a soda per se, but like a fancily crafted sweet drink. What was the last thing you... Pool Man, I think. Which was a movie that he, like, made. It was kind of an indie-ish movie. Oh, yeah, I'm still in my lemonade phase. I'm actually probably gonna get some lemonade. I'm probably gonna take a small break. Make myself a lemonade. And pee at some point. Burrito and kebab? It's always so interesting to see, like, random places decide what specific foods they're gonna have. I love when places like combine, where it's like we have a Euro place and it does like Euro burgers as well, and I'm like, I always love that. I feel like wage gaps would be economics, but it's not doing that, so I'm gonna put it there. Okay, let's just do paintings. Lemonade's so good. I have been drinking so much Lemonade Gold. I've discovered I do not like Tropicana at all. I really cannot stand Tropicana lemonade. I love Minute Maid lemonade. And I love, like, actual made lemonade. Like if I'm getting a fast lemonade. Where illusion ends? Why am I looking over it? Terror illusions, chronostatic, the ultimate illusion. There it is. I was like, it's gotta be here. Practical necromancy. Okay, that's upstairs. Introduction to stealth magic. These two I don't know. What even is a... Oh, it's not a Euro burger. It's a gyro. Gyro. So, like, a gyro, it's got, like, lamb meat on the top of a burger. And you have, like, tzatziki sauce. Introduction to stealth magic. Another shelf done, baby! Yeah, it's not like you have to go to this place and they charge you only in euros. They're like, you gotta go get some currency somehow. I don't know how to help you. Best of luck. If you wanted the burger badly enough, you'd figure it out. Organizational discipline, practical enchantment. I feel like the evolution and like, there's gotta be something going on with that. Ultimate illusion, abyss of tarot. I wonder if scrying and clairvoyance is going to be in this area. Hold on. 10987. It is! Okay. Book of Constellation. This is the Abyss of Tarot. This is the Ultimate Illusion, so I'm going to go over here. Not those Europeans with their silly burgers, no. I feel like burgers are more America thing, aren't they? Anyway, maybe not. Maybe it's a universal. Book of Constellations, 109876. 109876. Is this just wrong? 109876. 109876. 109,876. Where the fuck does this go? 109,876. That's one wrong. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm gonna throw it over here. I'm gonna pick up the illusion books. This is necromancy. Mind reading might actually be here. Is mind reading here? Because that changes everything. Because of like scrying and stuff. Could it come from anywhere? Burgers look pretty much anywhere outside of the US. I feel like it's a very typically US like centric thing. Like, I haven't traveled a ton, but when I did travel, there weren't very many, like, burger-type things. Burgers feel more like stuff you get here. But I didn't really have burgers as much when I was traveling. Creating illusory spaces. It's over here? Yep. Alright. Art up top. And then Compendium of Sacred Magics below. And then I was going to look at prophecy writing. I would love if I could, like... Can I... Oh, no. I was like, can I just jump across this? The Great Beyond? Okay, another one done. Another one bites the dust. Okay, angelic writing is 3. And then we need... That's upstairs. I got another one. I have, like... I feel like we're moving at a much... I don't want to say, like... more brisk pace, but it feels brisk. In comparison to the first time I played, which is what I thought was going to happen. Like, once you start getting the groundwork laid, where you're like, okay, this is where this goes, this is where this goes. If I could figure out where spells went, or if they just go in their own specific little areas, I would probably start really crushing. That's... Heaven to the Abyss? Book of Constellations downstairs. Book of Constellation. Okay. Dark Berserker, Bestiary. Wait. Dungeon of the Abyss. Yeah, it's like it's smoother now because I have some of the basics. Is that Book of Constellations? No, it's Summoning Magic. To figure out where spells went. I keep putting it off. I am putting it off. I feel like I'm procrastinating. Because I don't know exactly where they go, and I'm just like, that's a future just problem. I also keep hoping that if, like, I eliminate the majority of where they could be, then I can just go, like, and do specific ones. I'm always ready for a horoscope. No more healer diff. What the hell? Because there's so many books. I mean, I would never get distracted. I'm clearly deeply focused at all times. And I have fully figured out where everything is done. I feel like pairing... I really don't know. Spells of Holy Light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, Rick. How are you? Okay, this is jurisprudence. Why do I always get those two confused? Okay, this is the gold collapse. There's that. Oh, butt plug. Okay. Well, thank you. Weekend sorted. I mean, the week does have the tail end, which is the weekend. Okay, I feel like I've got to figure out where mind reading is. Anyway. Okay, that is puppet crafting. That's over there. Language of Draconic Roars. Sacred Barriers is downstairs. Summoning, I think we had. That's necromancy. Isn't summoning, like, downstairs? Summoning magic is 1J. Yeah, right here. So there's a beginner's guide to summoning useless goddess. There's that. Fundamentals of otherworldly contracts. And then we gotta go over here. Emo twins! I mean, I don't know how long Juan has been subbed to Dance Gaming. I feel like you've been subbed to Dance Gaming the entire time I've known you. Okay, language, sacred barriers has got to go over here. Is your main daytime lurk? He's great. Okay, puppetry. You must have gotten the back recently. Red's like, actually. Juan is a fake fan. So, everybody point. I think Crystal... Ooh, Spells at Home is going to be upstairs. Psychology is upstairs. Magical Items series is, like, here. Your wallet is a fake fan. I mean, that's so real. There are so many people I'd love to be subbed to, and I can't, and I feel bad. Because I'm just like, I hope they know that I love them. I just can't love them monetarily right now. I feel like Daily Seers has got to be over there. Do not get Subnautica 2 until full release. Juan, did you play, like, the first of Subnautica? Seer's Journal. Systems for nourishing, spells for curing potions. 10,000 summons has got to be over here. I started Subnautica ages ago, and I was like, this is Just getting lost. And then I kind of just didn't really do it again. That's volume 7. 10987? Okay. The name was so long I couldn't see anything. Warriors Foundation is upstairs. This is upstairs. Summoning magic for beginners. There's so many games. There's too little time. And I think that would be my superpower, if I could just go through things incredibly fast. That's wrong. Okay. You played the first one on your PlayStation? Warriors Foundation. Between Blade and Steel. There we go. I miss my Sega Saturn. I was looking at my Sega Saturn games. I miss it. Ecology, mentality, safe zone. Prioritizing gaming. What the hell is this? I know I have this. One. Here we go. How do I have so few of those? I thought I had a ton. Okay. 8. Practical enchantment, necro defense. Honestly, animal oracles. I wonder if animal oracles is down here? With divination? Yes! Okay. Maybe we're cooking? Psychology, Birth of a Curse, Philosophy, Book of Constellations. All the same boat when it comes to games. I mean, yeah. I feel like it's one of those things. I'm in mini boats. There's so many movies I want to watch. There's so many books I want to read. I just feel like I need an additional 17 hours on top of every day. I really just want to take like a vacation soon and just use it to catch up on stuff I want to see. That's downstairs, that's across the way, that's downstairs, that's downstairs. So Red sees everything. Is Twitch dropping me? I don't think so. I'm not dropping frames. Is Twitch dropping me? Is Twitch being a piece of shit to me? For Yuge? I would refresh. Let me know if it keeps happening. It buffered for a second, but it came back. Okay, if it happens again, let me know, but I don't know if I'll be able to do anything because it sounds like it's Twitch. They really don't like Fridays. I wonder if they do maintenance on Fridays. Because it always seems like things are just odd on Fridays. Countercurse Compendium. Blade is that. Romance novels upstairs. That's gotta be there. That's archery. Interspecies communication should probably be in language. Dark Berserkers upstairs. That's probably romance. Or Principles of Healer's Ethics. Digital Bork. Oh, did it have the guy? Did it have the not like this? Do they feel like they gotta get something done this week? They're just like, what if we just made everybody's streams crash for a couple minutes? Could be fun. Think about it. Not just oh yeah, they did. They changed a bunch of server stuff, and there's a lot of people who are saying that did not affect things, but it did. It did. Because like I've seen just so many streams be affected, and I've been having way more like drops that aren't me. Because drops used to be me. It was like, yep, that's me, everybody. I feel like Book of Spells, it has to be... I don't know. Okay. I thought I had a thought, and then I was like, no. I'm not sure. Succubus summoning. I know where to put that. Mind reading, ethics. That's downstairs. Good night. Hi, Ginger. Not fuck you, friend. But also so real. Go do the whole sleep thing. Let us know if it's worthwhile. Maybe I'll try it. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, there's no way. And a lot of people are like, oh, these weird... Because I've noticed there's these odd things where it doesn't feel like lurkers are always counting for people. Like, people's just numbers are fluctuating in a weird way. Like, I'll be watching a stream and somebody will go from, like, 150 to, like, 50 and then back up. And it's like... It's normal to like lose people and gain people and like and have like ebbs and flows, but to see these like massive drops and shifts when like that's not normal. And like the weird stuff where people are having weird drops for just a couple seconds, it's strange. Is this summoning? Yes, it is. Succubus summoning techniques. I don't know if I'd want to summon a succubus. There's a lot of books on it too. I feel like it's easy to mess up. Foundations, 9876. And then blades upstairs. The massive changes are odd. And I'm like, I feel like a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. I feel like, and maybe you all are having the same thing. I feel like lately I feel like a conspiracy theorist. Like I'm talking about stuff and I'm just like, something funny's going on. And I sound crazy. I'm like, I can't prove it. But did you see that? Like... They made it such that watching any more than 2 people marks you essentially as a bot. So if anyone's trying to support their friends by watching 3 or more people, you're literally helping no one. Damn. Damn! I didn't know that they had confirmed that at any point. The end is near. That's what it sounds like. The rats are running Twitch. I feel like I'm acting like the end of a Silent Hill 2. Welcome back. And I got the dog ending. Prophesying... Where is Animal Oracles? Because I know I did this. 1098. Okay, there we go. Magical determinism, that's philosophy. This is necromancy. Healing. Sounded like that for sure. I am just continuously like, I know I probably sound like this, but I'm just gonna rock it. Okay, these are both up in philosophy. Okay, this is... Huh? Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. Okay. I was like, what the hell? How is this here? And that's because I misfiled stuff like a dweeb. All right. I'm dropping down on one of these tables, and we're just going to see what we can do. Economics is definitely upstairs. That's across the way. That's holy magic. That's upstairs. That's illusion. That's illusion. I feel like Book of Spells Shadows. Like, is the Book of Spells... Are they related to this area? No. Introduction to Arcane Marketing Systems is up there. They worship an invisible entity known as Wi-Fi. Like, I don't understand where the hell that shit is. Alright, let me get the Art of Illusion stuff out of here. Y'all, I wish I could play for another 4 hours today. I want to keep playing this for the next 47 years. Mythology. We don't even have those. Economics. The Revolution. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that there for now. What is this? Mana currencies? How long you got left? About 50-ish minutes. And I'm gonna have to go pee! The reason I say it is I can feel I have to go pee. So I can tell I'm gonna be cutting it close. I'm in the flow state and I'm gonna have to mess up my flow. Just gonna be a state. Well, I won't be streaming. We'll be raiding. So I'll probably just be doing a regular piss now. Because I need to. Dark Sonata 6. Okay. I'm taking a short break. Thank you all for being here. If you're new here, I stream Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Occasionally doing pop-ups on Monday. I don't think I'll be able to do a pop-up this Monday, but who knows if I get addicted to this game. But I will be right back. We're gonna beat this game on stream, so I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, I'm back. I did it really fast. Hi, everybody. I got lemonade. To the surprise of no one. But I hope you're all having a good day. I'm back in it. I'm back in the building. Yeah, I always wash my hands. I'm very anal about, like, washing my hands. Too fast, you're gonna hurt yourself. How long do you take to pee? How long is... It's like, don't send a search party out. I'm just pissing. Have you been watching The Boys? No, the last season, Shatoken lost interest, and then it just kind of sat. One of those shows I still haven't finished Swing Game. Yeah, new question. How long do you all take to piss? Because I'm very curious. Seems like a long time. And I'm right back into it. Mostly just because we don't have time. This is a short stream. Normally I stream until like 9. But I'll be raiding a friend who's hosting some game nights. So... I'm trying to, like... make sure I don't spend too long. I will say, if I don't get to do... a pop-up stream, I'll probably play this again next week. Sat there with a stopwatch. Please don't time my peeing. Juan, are you watching The Boys? Are you enjoying it? I'm sure there's somebody that's like speed pissing. Okay. Up top. I had just gotten up to piss and now I'm back. So, quick question. Did you watch... That seemed a little too fast. I feel like you're all suspicious. Do you think I didn't go pee? Oh, this is Warriors. Just not gonna work. There's this. You didn't wash your hands, none? Banned. Un-VIP'd. I'm never coming over to your house. You're like hosting a dinner party at your house. I'm gonna be like, their piss has touched every single surface. Introduction to philosophical analysis, drawing moving characters. When I guess in 100 makes a seer, I really feel like it's over here. Not Butcher. I forgot how much you love Butcher. I feel like he is one of the best characters. Although Anthony Starr's Homelander is really, really good. That's illusion. You think I'm pissing on my... But that's still, like... I get the do you think I'm pissing on your hands thing, but... You're still touching Wang. Like, I don't know what else to say. If I was all up in my cooter and then I just ran it all over everything, like... I think we would be concerned. Not how else do you pee? Introduction to Truths and the Imaginary. Where the hell? Here it is. Okay. I don't actually have to touch anywhere extra dirty. Not, I'll have you know my wang is clean, madam. Please. How dare you? Things we say while dating for 100. Healing magic. Okay. I'm just like slowly building out a vibe here. Okay. I need summoning. Summoning's right here. It's 5. Creatures of land and sea. The illustrated bestiary. Y'all, I truly feel alive in this moment. I feel like this game was meant for me. I feel like they got a group of people together and they were like, what game could we make for Jess? And they were like, who the hell is that? And then one guy did it. Every time you wipe your brow or scratch an armpit, are you just like raw scratching your arms? Like your armpits? Your armpits stanky? I mean, wiping my brow, no, but my brow's not like possibly covered in piss. I mean, I don't know. I would have to like... Get back to me on that one. The Seer's Journal? Ahaha! 10987. Alright. The Art of Feng Shui, no idea. Dungeon Roots, Puppet Crafting, Complete Summoning, Alchemist's Guide, Book of Summoning, First to Love You's Romance, Living with Monsters, Blade is that, Chronicles of the Magic Court is upstairs, Mystery, Chanting Methods. It's probably dirtier than my wang at the moment. Can we, like, can we please? I feel like I want to quote every single thing that you're saying right now. Put that up. Who is that? Like, I don't think they would know who I was, Cam, but like some guy just spiritually locked in. Than I certainly anticipated, to be honest. I kind of forgot about it and moved on and was still just shelving books. And then I looked back and it was happening still. And I was like, oh. And so then I just kept going. Hi, BDO. How are you? I'm having to fight my demons to ask people if they touch their wang and then wash their hands. Hey, like, welcome in. This is why I get unfollows. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Another shelf done. Another one. Alright. And I came right in the middle of this. So, summoning contracts. 1, 2? Okay. Alchemist's Field Guide. 6. Complete Summoning Grimoire? We are jailed in chat. It's one of those things, like, if I don't pay attention to chat long enough, y'all just kind of do your own thing, and it can be detrimental. Probably keep an eye. Complete Summoning Grimoire, 1098. Optimization Theory. Oh, that's upstairs. For sure, every time. That makes me feel better. Books of Bathroom Etiquette, a novel by Jess. I feel like if I was going to write a novel, I would have to put my full legal name. I could not do the Adele thing and be like, Jess. There are too many fucking Jesses. I'm sure they're all great. But it would be... everyone would be getting attribution for my book, and I spent too much time. Complete summoning grimoires downstairs. Summoning for beginners. Transtemporal summoning. And currency systems and their evolution should be over here. How many Justices are playing? You'd be surprised. There's a few. They all kind of popped up after I started. But there have been a few that have popped up. Not as good as the original. Not to throw shade. Summoning magic for beginners? Don't mind if I do. Be summoning some food into my mouth. I know I'm gonna get, like, hungry during the group stream, because it's like, I always end up getting hungry. During the most inconvenient shit. What is that? Is that Pikachu? What the fuck is that? Wanted Dead or Alive Stupid Fairy Reward Employee of the Year. Am I gonna kill this fairy? Playing matchmaker? Yeah, what if I did bring about a love that never died to chat as well? Yeah, that's why I was the just playing for the longest time. And still am. On a lot of places. That's the one that messed up the books. You nailed it. Succubus summoning techniques. And applications. This is it. This is the same one. After asking about your intention with the fairy was telling. I mean, I'm not saying I would. But Employee of the Year, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. For a little murder, at least, you know, they've set out the expectations and goals better than I've ever seen. Hi, Wild T, how are you? I'm shelving books. It's going to be a shorter stream today because I have a little bit of a group thing later. I'm going to raid in. So I'm trying to shelve as fast as I possibly can. I'm on a mission from God. I'm really excited, though. Hyperkong. I'm gonna crank my hog on Sunday. It's gonna be Madam Fate again. I'm not like... I like Fate's Carnival. It's kind of weird. It's a little bit of a weird one. Not bad, per se. But a little odd. This is wrong. I didn't ban Happy Friday. That's not even true. I banned myself from saying Happy Friday because I feel like it makes me sound like corporate America, Jess, so I don't do it. But I said that, you know, everybody else could do it, including Red. But none of the other mods, because it just doesn't feel right unless it's Red. 2 shelves in a row, baby! No, you're fine. I'll allow it. You know what? I'll revoke everything that I said. I'll back off, and you can do whatever the hell you want. When at least in a... Well, yeah, I said high level and circle back recently, and I think a part of me died. Like, I was just in a normal conversation. And I was just like, let's circle back. And I was like, oh. I was like, how about nobody ever talks to me again? I hope you're having a good day, Wild Tea. I had a dream about Yakuza. I feel like I need to play it again. I think it's time. And before anybody's like, the only way you're gonna play Yakuza is in your dreams. And now I feel gross. No! Don't feel gross! You're fine. And it happens. Or can you just throw them anywhere? So, the main goal of this is that the fairy has thrown everything around, and I have to go ahead and reshelve 3,072 books, and then I get a pizza party for doing so. I found this out, and then, like, as you level up, you can get spells that help you sort faster, organize things automatically, all that stuff. And I was like, no, I spent $1 gajillion on a master's degree, and I'm using it, motherfuckers. So there's apparently an achievement to use no magic in this, and that's what I'm doing. I'm using no magic. And I'm gonna beat this game. I'm gonna shelve 3,072 books with my grit. That's scrying, that's downstairs. That's warrior, that's stealth. That's transfiguration, and that's illusion magic. Like the Chivo. We do have 2 maps downstairs. You can basically use those to kind of figure out where everything is. But you have to make some kind of, you know, guesses a little bit on occasion. And then essentially you can put them on there. If it glows gold, that means you've put it in the right spot, on the right shelf, in the right place. You're basically a god. Codex of the Stealth Arts. Is this? Okay, this is upstairs. This is down here. But yeah, and then we talk and we vibe. It's basically a very... Jess works a full-time job and we're just chilling. This is a very, like, Jess's brain is mush. So now we sit and we vibe. Do we that decimal system? Oh my god, people keep mentioning muffins, and it's making me want a muffin. And I'm like not a muffin person. Because I feel like muffins, the top is always very, very good, and then the bottom is occasionally good, but oftentimes just claggy as fuck. I love the dark chocolate ones. I just love dark chocolate in general. Dark chocolate is a 10 out of 10. Particularly like dark chocolate and orange. Oh, fuck me up. Just in her Seinfeld bit era? Oh, don't. Oh, God. I'll quit streaming. I think that's the nastiest thing anyone's ever said to me. That's gonna keep me up at 3 a.m. Which thing was it so I can never talk again? Complete works of magical economics. This isn't economics, that's why it's messed up. The hell? Oh. How is this? Okay, this is economics. It's gotta be here. Okay. Guild Treasury and the Treasury reward system. I don't know. I've got to find out where people are. Devoted to Muffet Tops being the only part. Oh, I see. I haven't watched enough. I was just genuinely hating on muffins. That wasn't even a bit. I was just genuinely hating on muffins. Chocolate and raspberries are also very good. I feel like I don't want to ever do anything evil and magical. I'm too... Like, if you gave me this book and you're like, advanced curse analysis, I think I'm like, I'll pass. I'm way, way, way too clumsy. And I feel like I would end up, like, sacrificing the wrong goat. Getting some shit just messed up. Okay, compendium of useless magic over there. You also like Seinfeld? The thing is, I have a lot of people in my life who like Seinfeld. I think that there are fine things with Seinfeld. I just didn't ever really like it. And I don't like Jerry Seinfeld as a person. So I avoid all Seinfeld. So I was like, I've got to change everything about myself right now. You were like, Jess is in her Seinfeld bit era, and I was like, we gotta go to therapy. I'm sorry, everybody, I have to leave. I'm gonna cancel the group thing. Jerry Seinfeld's on today. I do worry. The last couple times I did end up talking shit about people, it did not end well. Okay, I've got to go this way. Yeah, because, like, Kramer turned out really bad. I don't know. I do feel like it's kind of... The Seinfeld cast is kind of cursed in a way that almost the Glee cast was. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to Muzak. Oh, Jesus. Alright, there's that. The blending of sound. This is summoning. Why am I walking over here? One of the jokes is that he sucks as a... Wait, was that part of the, like... Oh, yeah! They were talking about how he sucks as a comedian. But I feel like there was always a little bit where... It was just Jerry Seinfeld being Jerry Seinfeld. And then when he did, like, Comedians in Cars with Coffee, which I watched a lot of because I like comedians. It was just, like, this is just him. And I just couldn't do it. It's actually written on a death note. Yeah. I thought it was just a regular piece of paper. That was my bad. Imagine, like, that's how you... What if you just did a shit list? Like, you did a burn book because you have trouble remembering things. Because, like, lately, I've been having trouble remembering things. Like, what if I did just do a burn book? It was just like, oopsie, couldn't remember. How you bring light in? Oh, yeah, I did love Veep. I watched a lot of Veep. Because she was hilarious. I feel like there are so many shows that are like that, where it's like they're 100% good in spite of the person that's doing them. I want Life Hat Magic. There's actually a few of these that I would be happy to have. And then there's some that I'm like, I'm good to never do this. Ooh, illusory art. That's what I needed. It's just kind of a hack show. Yeah. I feel like, well, Jerry Seinfeld ended up becoming one of those comedians, or really was always one of those comedians where it's kind of like kids these days, or like X thing these days. Airports, am I right? And then, like, that would be kind of the joke. Not the immortality magic. I was telling everybody earlier, I wouldn't want to do the immortality magic because it's like, if I age while being immortal, I'm going to end up absolutely wrecked. over here? Yeah, Sears Journal. Is this like Reader's Digest, but for people who can see into the future? Chanting methods. That's gonna go over here. I need to... You don't want me to sort your place out. Unless your place is made entirely of books, you do not want me to sort your place out. I'm not that great at actually like... Oh, the Death Note. That's my burn list. I'm not actually that great. Oh, what the fuck? The lights turning on scared the shit out of me, dude! I don't know why the lights turn on. It's because it's on a day-night cycle, and it just scared the crap out of me. I thought something was happening. I panicked. You get to figure out the Eternal Youth map. I mean, that's true. Like, if you could keep up with stuff. So you know, like, okay, they found the Eternal X, then you could be fine. Cancel due to unforeseen circumstances. It's like I saw a couple things where, like, psychics were talking about, like, oh, let's meet here. And I'm like, you're not psychic then. You would just know. You would just know where to meet. Fake news. Okay, the Constitution of the Kingdom 3. And then I need to go downstairs. This is over there. This is summons downstairs. I have no idea. I want to scribble that over. I feel like there's a surprising amount of psychic fairs, actually. Okay. This has got to go over here. And there we go. And then summons is this way. I feel like the top rows are getting easier and easier to see the floor. The bottom rows, absolutely riggedy wrecked. Don't know where the hell they are. Like, I've been really focused on specific corners, and now I've just got, like, huge swaths where it's awful. Oh no, it's 6:40! It's 7 o'clock. I'll have to bid everybody adieu. I would like to play all day. This was a mistake. I was like, you know what? I'm only gonna be able to do a short stream. It's like, you know, I'll do something that I can easily pick up and put down. Why did I think that was this? I will say, though, I could probably, if I actually do one more, like, full stream of this where I sit and I just do it, go for it, I think I could get it done. You may scoff. I should have started Mouse PI again. I do feel a little bit bad about Mouse PI. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'm actually gonna go back to Mouse PI. I thought about it, and I was just like, don't think I have the time. There's just too many other things I want to play. It's addicting. I don't understand. I don't understand how it's this addicting. It doesn't make sense. It's just picking up books and putting them in other areas. I've played similar games. I've played these games before. Okay, that's not right. It's the music? Just the classical music of it all? Maybe. Maybe it's drawing me in. I will say, like, not to toot my own horn, but we got a lot of shelves done today. So, like, I feel like it was really a win on a number of levels. Dungeon route? Where the fuck is it? Daily dungeon, practical dungeon, dungeon of the abyss. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. I was like, I know that this is dungeon. Oh yeah, it's gonna get easier and easier. Like, what if I gotta admit, like, once I get spells, it's over. Like, once I figure out spells, it's over for these bitches. The bitches being the books. Okay. So when you get your spells organized, well, yeah, once I get my spells organized. I won't be using spells, but I'll getting my spells organized. I liked the idea of mouse PI, and I like some shooter games. I personally think I didn't realize it was going to be very Doom-esque. And I think that's what threw me off. Because I wasn't as invested in playing a Doom game. But I've watched a few other people play it, and it looks really fun. Ah, shit. Economics, wage structures. Okay, this has got to go over here. I've played some other shooters. I definitely have played more than 2 over the years, but yeah. They're more sporadic. I do like that a lot of the shelves are color-coded, so it doesn't feel so bad. Another shelf done! Another one. Okay, crafting, auditory. There we go. Alright. I should have done the philosophy up top. Okay. Your brain is sleepy? My brain is sleepy too. I've been feeling kind of bad lately because I feel like I'm not, like, very quick-witted at the moment because my brain is slush in my skull. But I'm trying to just do what I can. Ooh, Dungeon of the Abyss. I fairly... Are the arrows back this way? I don't have the energy to person. That's fair. I say get it. Like, it's really cheap. And then when you do have the energy, you could do it. I don't really feel like it takes a lot of energy. And that's saying a lot right now for me. Like, that's high praise. I know, Red. I gotta get on it. Thank you for keeping me in check. Get the bat out. Maybe next time I'll play, I'll remember which is economics and which is jurisprudence. Y'all got plans for the weekend or not? My plan is nothing. Okay. Try not to get too big of a stack. I think I should try to wind down in a couple minutes. So I don't get distracted and run long. This was such a blast, though. The Warrior's Creed is in the front. I will say, probably, if I can't do a pop-up, I'll probably do, like, maybe next Friday. There's a ton of games I want to play. So I'm going to have to figure out the vibe. And I will remember to put up a schedule. Short and chill instead of the experience I had today of playing Outbound and said friend named our dog Cheeseburger. Get out of the road, you can't be in front of the bus. I swear to God. We were talking about dog names earlier. And just names in general. I was very curious about Outbound, but I decided against it. Mostly just because I don't have time to play everything, and it just didn't look like it would be my jam. Not it was an aggressively orange dog. Arcane fiscal theory. That's gotta be economics, man. Formation of large sacred barriers. Apocalypse of the Heavens has to be over here. Found it so I just didn't like the idea of it being a camper van, but having, like, the ability to make a house on top of it. And I know that's so goofy. But it just bothered me greatly. I was just like, if it's a camper van, I just wanted to have camper van capabilities. Like, I don't want it to have all this extra stuff. And just enjoy the sites. I like building stuff and enjoying the sites, for sure. But for some reason, the idea of having large stuff on top of the camper van, I was like, I don't think I'm ready for this jelly. I feel like this is gonna be here somewhere. There we go. Arcane economy report. That's got to be in economics. This has got to be over in illusion. Voices of the Oracle have to be over here. Asking reviewers to take off the negative parts? Ew. Were they just regular reviews or were they, streamers? I still think it's kind of ew, but... Already sunk 16 hours, so you're not refund eligible. You're like, I'm in it for the long haul. I've had a few different, games like that, where I was just like, I've played too many hours. And then the vibe kind of shifted for me, but I was still like, I'm in it. Structural analysis. Where the hell you be? This? Okay. I got household and I got other. Arcane economy report. Yeah, I was like, also, if they were, you know, streamers, there's a possibility that they had asked them to do specific things, and I'm like, okay. Maybe. I was giving benefit of the doubt, but... It's always so hard to say. Okay. Philosophy. Y'all, I'm cooking. Okay, here's my plan. I'm going to play for another 3 minutes, and then we'll wind it down. Acid should be on. We'll go over and raid. We'll say hi and ho. If you're new here, I stream Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I usually go longer. But it's a shorter day today. There is a book club in the Discord. We watch movies in the Discord. I do a lot of other crap around the internet. Also, if you're on Instagram, you want to like my stuff, that would be cool. And like they're missing the point. That's fair. Detective the Reaper. I was so close to getting that one done. I thought we were going to get Detective the Reaper done today. Teachings of the Great Philosophers. Oh my god, Ace! Hi! Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Ryu. Hi, Cotton Candy. Hi, Ace. I adore you all. Unfortunately, we're actually heading out in a few minutes. But I will take you someplace great, I promise. I adore Ace. Please go give them a follow if you haven't already. I'm Jess. I've been playing this game religiously. How's Mouse PI? We were actually just talking about Mouse PI. I was gonna play Mouse PI again, but I was thinking I just am not in the mood for kind of a shooter game. So there you go. You can watch Mouse PI with Ace. We're playing Librarian. A fairy messed up all of my books, and I'm having to do it manually. I have decided to do it manually because I have a master's degree, and so this lets me use it. I will play a few more minutes just in case. Everybody, go follow Ace immediately. You won't regret it. We play a lot of similar games. You just finished it? Hell yeah. Another shelf. But yeah, you have 3,072 books that are all just higgledy-piggledy. They're everywhere. And you're trying to figure out how to put them back together. And it's the best. But I promised everybody I promised I would be on a group thing. And so I need to go do that in a minute. No! The fairy is literally a fairy that messes stuff up. You're an employee. You're the only librarian, and you have to fix them. I actually have a picture of the fairy over here. I found it while I picked up. This is the fairy. And it knocks over 3,000. I'm refusing to use magic. So I'm playing on hard mode. There's apparently an achievement for that. So we're manually putting up all the books. That's not right. Why is this not right? Where is this? Spell patents. No, that's right. Economics. Maybe here? Yeah. I swear to God. All right, y'all. I have to wait. Oh, there's something there. Hold on. I'm unfortunately gonna have to go. I don't want to. I want to keep playing. I'm obsessed. Artifacts that change the world? Okay, throw. What is here? There was something here. I saw it. There's the fairy. And then there it is. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, I have to put the books down. I have to walk away. I'm sorry, everybody. Thank you, Ace, for the raid. I promise I will take you someplace good. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Next Friday, I'm probably going to finish this game up. That's the plan. I'll probably play kind of late. I might do a really long stream to kind of like make up for the fact I have to leave early. Sunday, we're cranking our hog, which means that I will be playing Mystery Case Files, Fates Carnival. So if you like cranking your hog,